Welcome to the MLB on FS1 pregame show sponsored by Geico. And welcome inside our FS1 Major League Baseball studios here in LA. Mike Hill with the D-Train Dontrell Willis, getting you ready for the Nats and Mariners in just a few minutes. But before that, we get you to this. Baseball Night in America returns Saturday with a World Series rematch between the Yankees and the Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. Others will see the Twins and Mariners. It all gets underway at 7 p.m. Eastern Saturday on Fox. Well, after winning the 2024 World Series, the Dodgers have proven they'll do whatever it takes to get back to the Fall Classic. But it's not as simple as buying the game's best players. It's about finding the right players for the right moment. Our Ken Rosenthal has more.
Freeman hits the ball to right field. She is gone! Gibby, meet Freddie!
Looking back, if you don't hit that home run, if you guys lose that game, serious change?
This game is so crazy. It just can go so many different ways. That momentum change for us, and we just carried it right through and played really good the rest of the way.
We were coming off a tough series, emotionally kind of drained a little bit, and so winning that game definitely energized us some more.
Start the party, Los Angeles! Your Dodgers have won the World Series!
It wasn't smooth sailing. It was hard. It was a grind. Even though we had a good team, it was still hard to get through, and we were able to accomplish big things.
We got a championship now. I can't wait to run this back next year. Let's go Dodgers!
Everyone knows how difficult it is to repeat. What do you think it would take for this team to do it?
Everybody's coming at us, but just fine. That's cool. We're going at them. Then we added guys, and quote unquote we are better, but that doesn't mean anything.
All the new faces this year you've brought in, what are they going to add?
The common thing that they will all add is that none of them has won a championship. We're excited to have them be a part of this club and add that hunger for a championship.
This talk of you guys as the new evil empire, this behemoth, all of this talk, it's bad for the game. What do you say?
Bring it on. I think that we're the best organization in sports. It's a compliment that everyone hates you.
Everybody wants to win here, and so that's not bad for baseball. You can't be mad at creating a good culture.
What would it take for this organization to be considered not just a World Series champion in 20 or 24, but a dynasty?
Win 3 in a row. And we want to do something that's never been done. Our goal is to be looked at as the best organization of all time. So we got a lot of work to do, but it's up to us.
No team has won 3 in a row since the 98 to 2000 Yankees. As a matter of fact, no team has even repeated since the 98 to 2000 Yankees. You see the previous 5 World Series champions, what they've done. 2 missed the playoffs entirely, and only 2 made it as far as the league championship series. You know what it's like to be a World Series champion. You know how hard it is to repeat. Even with all the high expectations for the Dodgers and the players that they brought in this season, how tough is it for them to repeat this year in LA where the expectations are always high?
Well, it's going to be extremely difficult, and health is wealth. And you're already seeing it early in this season. They're losing key pieces for an extremely long time. You have to be able to get the roster back, get some of those key pieces, especially on the mound. And you know I'm a pitcher. It starts and ends on the mound. You have to have consistent rotation play. Also, big-time arms in the back end. That's why they were successful and able to win the World Series last year. The bottom line is they have a roster that's very deep, but nobody can sustain losing this many arms. And so hopefully at the right time they get healthy and the offense continues to roll.
Well, injuries are a part of the game.
Right.
We saw the Dodgers having injuries even last year, too. Dave Roberts was able to piece it together. They seem like they got the right manager. How does he do that this year with this current roster?
Well, you know what? He doesn't panic. You know what? He has a lot of trust, and he's earned that trust in that locker room. He leans on his veterans like Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman, and those guys go out there and they play hurt. And sometimes 80% Mookie Betts, 80% Freddie Freeman is still better than 95% of the baseball players in the greatest sport in America. So it's fun to watch them play at a high level. It's fun to watch him manage, and he pushes all the right buttons because he knows his roster like the back of his hand. So they're going to have to lean on him if they want to win it again.
Philly's playing great. The Mets going to come around. Who's their biggest challenge right now in the NL?
I think the National League is absolutely outstanding, but I think the Philadelphia Phillies, because of their leadership and their experience, and you know Dave Dombrowski, he's definitely going to pull the trigger whenever he needs to get the right piece.
It should be interesting going down the stretch. We'll be around here to watch it all play out. Meanwhile, first pitch between the Nats and Mariners coming up next right here on FS1. Enjoy all the action, everybody.
I'm the voice inside your head.
And while you're typically athletic, right now, you're pathetic. Rick. And once you start listening to me, it's gonna be hard to stop. Shank. And if you don't have the right auto coverage, the cost of this could hit you out of nowhere. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me.
Coffee Mate is the world's biggest coffee lover. Because we love...
Biggest coffee lover?
Huh?
Impossible.
Well, Coffee Mate loves all the ways you enjoy
Biggest coffee lover? I flew to Thailand for this.
We have flavors from all over the world.
I love iced coffee so much! I lost 2 fingers!
Wow. Well,
We need our little coffee treats, even if it means we'll never afford a house.
what I'm trying to say is... Okay, maybe we're the second biggest coffee lovers.
Arby's new hickory smoked barbecue and our sweet and spicy AC barbecue sauces go together like best friends.
Oh, couldn't agree more.
Kind of like how I'm Anthony's best friend.
Arby's, we have the meat.
Hi, you might know me from my other job, but I'm a business owner too. Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. Love it. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. Sweet, right? And when we travel, we get access to over 1,000 airport lounges. I could get used to this. The Capital One Venture X business card. What's in your wallet?
You love our legendary subs, so you'll love our legendary new Doritos Footlong Nachos. Doritos and Subway, 2 legends come together to...
Legends eating legends. Am I right?
Yes, thank you, Marshawn. Doritos Footlong Nachos. Just $5, only at Subway.
Let's go here for more citizens of the law.
Happy grass, happy home.
So what do you do?
Regular feeding, it makes all the difference. Scott's Weed and Feed. The product is incredible.
Now's the time to kill existing weeds with Turf Builder Weed and Feed.
Feed it, Long. Feed it.
People, they're good for squad goals and squad. People are good for these kinds of cheers and these kinds of cheers. People are good for you. Jim Beam, best enjoyed together.
And we welcome you to Seattle, Washington. A beautiful night for baseball at T-Mobile Park in Seattle as the Washington Nationals are in town to wrap up a 3-game series. It's the third, final, and rubber game of the series between the Washington Nationals and the Seattle Mariners on Randy Arozarena bobblehead night. Will Randy have a big night with fans in the stands waving the bobblehead, or will it be the Nats who get the better of the Mariners and take this series 2-1? Let's take a look at the lineup for the Washington Nationals. With the right-hand pitcher they're facing, it's an all left-handed hitting lineup once again for the Nats. We've seen it all series long. C.J. Abrams, James Wood, Nathaniel Lowe, Keibert Ruiz, Luis Garcia, Josh Bell, Robert Hassel, Jose Tena, and Dalen Lyle rounding out the 9 for the Washington Nationals. And Eric Karros, when you look at the top of the order, C.J. Abrams and James Wood, this is a potent young duo.
I mean, you can just even forget young. You can take these two and compare them with any of the top 2 hitters on any ball club, and these guys are going to stack up. You see the way Abrams has started so far this year, leads all NL shortstops, OPS, slugging and extra base hits. And don't sleep on James Wood. He absolutely hits bombs. He's hit 2 monstrous home runs so far in this series. Look what he's doing already, 15 home runs. And there's CJ.
The All-Star a year ago, 1 for his last 22 as he comes to the plate tonight. See if he can break out of it against a right-hander who's got to hem in that all left-handed hitting lineup. Emerson Hancock making his 9th start of the season.
Certainly going to have his work cut out for him. You mentioned facing an all left-handed hitting lineup. Left-handers this year have a 969 OPS against him. He's going to have to work these pitches against him and keep them low and in the ballpark. The sinker change, four-seamer, slider, mix in a sweeper every once in a while, but he has to keep hitters off balance. He's not a guy that's going to overpower you, and he's not a guy that's going to miss bats.
And can he get it done in the first inning? He has really struggled. His first inning ERA is almost 12, second worst in Major League Baseball. 10 of the 26 runs that he's allowed this season have come in the first inning. So if he can get out of the first, things are usually a little bit better for Emerson Hancock. We'll see how he does as C.J. Abrams steps in to get this one started. Great to have you with us tonight as Abrams on the first pitch swinging, pops it up on the left side of the infield. Ben Williamson into foul territory will make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's a way to start it if you're a Seattle fan for Emerson Hancock.
Certainly can take an exhale right there if you're Hancock. 1 pitch, 1 out against one of the best hitting shortstops in the game.
But now James Wood will come to the plate. He has 2 monster home runs in this series. 448 feet on Tuesday as he takes the fastball for a strike. Then a 435-foot home run yesterday. The 0-1 to Wood is outside for a ball. Since April 7th, Eric Karros, an OPS of 1.006. Only Shohei Ohtani and Freddie Freeman better in what's about a 2-month sample size for James Wood.
Yeah, he's really done some spectacular things. And you mentioned, earlier about the distance in the home runs and how they were monstrous. But you also have to follow up. This guy is a real good hitter, very disciplined, uses the whole field. I mean, in a lot of ways, you could compare him to a young Aaron Judge, except from the left side. The physical stature, the athletic ability, the tremendous power. And he's only going to get better.
And he draws the 1-out walk, and you're playing with fire. He's got some speed as well. Wood will jog to first, and Nathaniel Lowe will come up with 1 on and 1 out. So Lowe will settle in, hitting .220 on the year, but he does have 8 homers and he's driven in 34. Fastball misses wide of the zone. He is the only player on this Nationals roster entering play tonight that's ever seen Emerson Hancock. He's 2 for 5 against him.
Cal
Raleigh with a quick meeting.
Yeah, going out there to settle him. He does not walk a lot of guys, and I think one of the things that Cal's talking to him about is, trust your stuff and attack guys. Yes, it's a dangerous hitter, but respect them, but don't fear them.
Dan Wilson's squad trying to win this series. Leaning on Emerson Hancock. Mariners pitching staff's got some reinforcements coming. They've been dinged up. But George Kirby's back. Jackson Kowar pitched for the first time as a Mariner last night. Bryce Miller's expected back. Logan Gilbert's starting a rehab assignment in AAA Tacoma. Might mean Emerson Hancock goes back to Tacoma as Logan Evans did after 8 strong on Tuesday.
It's one of the things as they sit atop the division. You can take a look at the injuries that they've had this year and had to deal with. Still having a real nice season, and as you mentioned, Kev, when they get that pitching back in order, should just make things a lot better.
One ball, 2 strikes on Nathaniel Lowe. Seattle entered play today with a half-game lead over the Astros atop the West. Nationals came in 4th place in the NL East, but winners of 7 of 10. 1-2 laid off the high fastball. 2-2 now on Nathaniel Lowe. Dan Wilson, first full season. Remember, he took over last August, when Scott Service was let go. The 2-2 swung on and missed. He laid off that high fastball on the 2-1 pitch, but he could not lay off it there, and down for the second out.
Well, that's the Achilles heel for Lowe. You just go up in the zone and you can get him out all day long. And you mentioned Hancock tried to go there in the previous pitch. Lowe laid off, but not so on that one.
So now Keibert Ruiz, the last hope for the Nationals here in this top half of the first. Woods at first, now 2 gone. Fastball wide of the zone to Keibert Ruiz, whose average is down to 268. This is his low point. He was above 300 for most of the year, but just 5 for his last 38. That's dropped him down to 268 on the season. On the ground to the right side, and that's playable for more. He'll flip to first, and the inning is over. 1 walk, 1 left in the top half of the first in Seattle.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Whoa. It's brutal. So slow.
Good thing we brought Jersey Mike's. Is that Danny DeVito?
Don't worry about me. This is a commercial for Jersey Mike's. And at Jersey Mike's, the subs matter most. Freshly sliced right in front of you. That's what matters here. Almost forgot. I found your ball.
It's a rock.
Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
If you keep making that face, it's gonna stay like that.
Funny. I'm trying to get my own car insurance.
Well, that's easy. USAA.
I thought that was for the military.
And their families. Grandpa served, and he joined USAA. He shared membership with your mom, so she'll give it to you.
Really?
And they'll take good care of you.
USAA. Members who switched saved an average of $725 annually on auto insurance.
It ain't my dad's razor, Dad. Hey, watch it. It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face. Game changer. While the Flex, this contours to it. So the 5 blades can get virtually every hair in one stroke. For the ultimate Gillette shaving experience. The best a man can get is Gillette Labs.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place. Like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Talented 26-year-old left-hander Mackenzie Gore gets his 12th start of the season for the Nationals. Leads Major League Baseball with 93 strikeouts. He just doesn't get a lot of run support, Eric Karros.
No, some of the best stuff in all of baseball, and you can take a look at it. Basically 50% of the time, the fastball. Curveball he use against the righties, slider against the lefties, offer a changeup every once in a while.
J.P. Crawford to lead things off, and he takes that fastball upstairs for a ball. Gore's kind of, I guess you could call him a little bit of an old school pitcher from this standpoint. 6 games this year of 100 pitches or more, tied for the most in Major League Baseball.
Yeah, he's going to go out there and work. He's going to give you a long outing. If you're playing against him, you've got to attack him on that first strike. That's where he's been most vulnerable. He gets 1 strike or 2 strikes against you, you're in trouble.
Chopper fouled away. J.P. Crawford, 2 for 3 in his career against Gore with a home run. One ball, 2 strikes. Gore ready. And Crawford to shallow center, but backing up to make the play. At second is Garcia, and there's 1 away here in the first. If we take a look at the rest of the Mariners batting order, Julio Rodriguez and Cal Raleigh to follow in this inning. On his bobblehead night, Randy Arozarena batting fourth. Dylan Moore, Donovan Solano, Jorge Polanco, Leody Taveras, and Ben Williamson rounding out the 9 for the Mariners here tonight. Julio Rodriguez to work. And the first pitch from Gore inside for a ball. You see the numbers, but they have been on the rise. He's always been, in his very brief but talented career, a slow starter. But May has seen the traditional turn as this one, little jam shot to second where Garcia makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Early on, Gore is looking pretty good. Both balls so far that have been put in play off the handle of the bat. This is going to be a real test right here, though, against Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh with 19 home runs this season. The most all-time by a catcher through the first 53 games. The most by a catcher before June 1 in the live ball era. That goes all the way back to 1920, knocking Roy Campanella from the top spot.
And he's doing it in a ballpark that is not hitter-friendly at all. His home field situation is not conducive to offense.
The 1-1 hard hit off the glove of C.J. Abrams and into left field. That's going to be a base hit for Cal Raleigh. He scorched that baseball, and Abrams got the end of the glove on it, but just could not snare it to make the play.
Yeah, Cal decided to use some barrel. The other 2 hitters off the hands. This one came off the bat at 106 miles an hour. Nothing Abrams could do at all.
So 2 down for Arozarena. And the fastball, a high strike to start off the at-bat. Andy Arozarena hitting .225. There's bobbleheads all throughout the ballpark tonight. And the 0-1, did he go? So Arozarena even in the count now, 1-1. Mackenzie Gore has not won since April 19th in Colorado. 0-3 record in his last 6 starts, but in that span, an earned run average of 3.51. The 2-1 to Arozarena fouled away. One of the big issues is in May, he just has not gotten much run support. Only 2.5 runs per game scored for him in the month of May.
Yeah, you look at his last start against the Giants, he ended up getting a loss, but 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run.
2-2. Runner goes, pitches high, and the throw goes into right center field. Raleigh with a stolen base, and then a throwing error for Ruiz sends him to third with 2 out.
His 6th stolen base of the year. That ball, you said right center field. That ball was into right center field. Throw not even close, just sailed on Ruiz. Doing a little bit of everything. 6 stolen bases on the year, huh?
13th of his career, so you can do the math. As Arozarena swings and misses. All that for naught. We'll let you do the math during this inning break. Scoreless through 1.
Here they are, McCrispy strips. Long, tender, juicy chicken made for dipping. Or rather, double dipping. But why stop there? Keep going. New McCrispy strips now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Inside every dog is a struggle.
Flavor is good. Let's have some good.
Chewy is fun. Fun.
But flavor...
Fun! Good and fun!
Indulge your dog's good and fun cravings with good and fun treats for dogs. Let dogs dog.
Oh my God. Look at those balls.
We got big balls and I cannot lie. Those other shows can't deny. When the balls roll down on the itty bitty track and that round thing hits your back, you get smacked. The balls are back.
Quiz with Balls returns. New season premieres Monday on Fox.
You're seeing Skechers' famous glide step footwear everywhere. And now that famous design is available in hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Get the comfort and style of glide step now with the convenience of slip-ins with no bending down or touching your shoes. Try glide step Skechers slip-ins.
We were there in Paris. Exclusive events at incredible restaurants. Nights at the Sapphire Lounge on the Seine. Heaven.
Experience the world as an insider. From exclusive lounges to immersive dining experiences, all at Chase Sapphire Reserve.
Lowe's knows when you've got your hands full, a little extra elbow room goes a long way. Open things up with the LG Counter Depth Max Zero Clearance Refrigerator to make space for the armfuls that matter most. Shop Memorial Day deals now at Lowe's. We help, you save.
At MLBShop.com, you can grab something for your dog walker, your Pilates instructor, your bandmate, your boss. Visit MLBShop.com for officially licensed merchandise.
Luis Garcia leading things off in the top of the second, takes a strike on the outside corner. Garcia, Bell, and Hassel here in the top of the second against right-hander Emerson Hancock. And quickly down 2 strikes is Garcia.
Hancock has found a lane right there, arm side just off the plate. Buried that pitch twice. Head 0-2. I got to go out there leaving a little further.
Yeah, Andy Fletcher behind the plate has shown a wide zone to that side, and now reaching for that 0-2 pitch and dumped into left field. Garcia with a bloop single into left, and Washington's got the leadoff man on.
Nice job by Garcia. You'd been attacked with 2 fastballs off the plate, was down 0-2. He's looking out there and just trying to lay the bat on the ball, and that's exactly what he did.
So here's Josh Bell. First pitch over that outside corner for a strike. Bell hitting just 166, but he is 3 for 7 with a home run in the series. And Bell puts a charge into this one to left, but a run in for Arozarena to make the catch for out number 1. So last night, Robert Hassel at the plate, and Robert Hassel got a hold of this one to right his first big league home run, capped off his first career 3-hit game. And one of these young outfielders that the Nationals have relied on of late, with a terrific night last night.
Yeah, ended up having 3 hits in his first 2 at-bats. He just flipped the ball to left field just for singles. And then in his 4th at-bat, you saw what he did right there. Just turned on that thing, drove it to deep center.
5 for 22 in his first 6 big league games. His home run went 416 feet, so a good poke. And like you said, EK, hitting them in T-Mobile Park in Seattle is not exactly an easy task.
The offense that we've seen so far in this series really surprised me.
Go down to second, and Garcia's out. Cal Raleigh doing it all. Stealing bases, throwing out runners, trying to steal, and there's 2 gone.
I mean, you watch him, it's a delayed steal. Garcia kind of just hops off the bag, and then he hopes to catch Raleigh sleeping, and he doesn't. Cal alert. The reason he's a Platinum Glove winner.
Crawford with the tag on the left shoulder of Garcia as he tried to slide around it. Now the 2-1 to Hassel and a chopper on the infield. Tough play. Moore charging. Throws to first in time. And the inning is over. Leadoff single erased on the base paths. And the Nats don't score in the second.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. We use money as a tool to help all the people we hold in our hearts. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we care about. At Thrivent, we help you plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because the most important thing isn't what you're planning for, it's who. Thrivent, where money means more.
Little things. Little things that reveal hidden opportunities through the power of Dell AI with Intel Inside. Little things that add up to something big. Using technology to gain an advantage in real time. Delivering wins that change the game for everyone.
This is Arby's tender 13-hour smoked brisket in a smoker. This is Arby's tender 13-hour smoked brisket in a sandwich. This is Arby's tender 13-hour smoked brisket in a Cedric.
Arby's, we have the meat.
Let's go here for more citizens of the law.
Happy grass, happy home.
So what do you do?
Regular feeding, it makes all the difference. Scott's Weed and Feed. The product is incredible.
Now's the time to kill existing weeds with Turf Builder Weed and Feed.
Feed it, Long. Feed it.
After his Indy 500 win, Alex Palou looks to continue his historic season.
Incredible.
As he sets his sights on the Detroit Grand Prix, Sunday at 12:30 Eastern on Fox. Welcome to the fastest racing on Earth.
Saturday is Baseball Night in America on Fox. In an epic World Series rematch, Judge leads the Yankees against Ohtani and the Dodgers. Coverage begins Saturday at 6 Eastern on Fox.
Suit up this season at MLBShop.com. Check out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, hoodies, t-shirts, and more. Visit MLBShop.com for your favorite team gear and today's special offer. Dylan Moore, Donovan Solano, Jorge Polanco against the left-hander Mackenzie Gore. And the first pitch, the curveball into Dylan Moore for a strike. Swing and a miss on that high fastball.
I mean, just some
strikeout in the first.
Yeah, just some numbers for Gore. On the first strike, he gives up a slug of 750. If you have 1 or 2 strikes against you, 314 slug, almost gets halved.
So when you're armed with that information as a batter, you go up immediately looking early, right?
I'm swinging, right? I mean, it was similar to Greg Maddux back in the days. You wanted to get to him early.
A 1-2 pitch, and he overpowered him with that high, tight fastball. Second strikeout for Gore, and there's one gone in the second.
You don't get him early, then that happens right there. Just rears back, again, that fastball almost 50% of the time. But you've got to respect, as a right-handed hitter, you've got to respect that curveball. And that's the thing, you just got to be aggressive against him. Get that first pitch and drive it.
Solano looks at that curveball for a strike.
And that's a problem right there. Because if he's landing the off-speed stuff, as a hitter, you're not really going to offer that off-speed on the first strike.
Ooh. And quickly 0-2. We were talking with Nationals manager Davey Martinez before the game, and we asked him about Gore, and he said it's all about efficiency as far as he's concerned for Mackenzie Gore.
Well, you talked about it earlier where you were mentioning that he'll go over 100 pitches as far as a pitch count. He'll throw a lot. And that's fine, but again, that catches up with you later in the year. one of the perils of being a strikeout pitcher as well.
One part of that number might be that for the most part this season, the Nationals bullpen has not been a strength. Now, it's been better lately, but for the most part, it's been an area in which if the manager can avoid it, he would like to avoid it as much as he can. Still an earned run average of over 6 out of the bullpen this year, the second highest in all of baseball. 2-2 hit on the ground on the left side. There's Tana with the throw across, and there's 2 gone.
You know, one of the things about that, Kev, is if I'm a manager and I've got Gore, I'm sorry, but my bullpen's going to wear it, because I'm not going to just keep running him out there, you know, at 100 pitches. And yes, he can do it, but you know, I want to see this guy in 2 or 3 years when hopefully this ball club is competing for a division.
There's Jorge Polanco with 2 out and nobody on, and the pitch inside for a ball. Signed as a free agent this year again with Seattle. Was traded here after the 2023 season. Hit .213 in his first year with the Mariners a year ago, then re-signed. Off to a solid start. 8 of those 10 home runs that you saw on the graphic a moment ago have come in Seattle.
Wouldn't think that would be happening, would you? 8 of 10 in Seattle?
Leads the Mariners with that .274 average as he skies this one to shallow right center. Lyle is there. He'll make the catch. And a 1-2-3 inning for Mackenzie Gore in the second.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. But now I have Rinvoq, a once daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days, and some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. Many saw clear or almost clear skin. Plus, many had clearer skin and less itch, even at 4 years.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your dermatologist about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
The mission: sneak inside, give out Pepsi to enhance the food's flavor.
To Will and Diane, you go together like Pepsi and hot dogs.
Babe, who is that?
I don't know. But he is right about the Pepsi and hot dogs.
For the professional, it's not enough to possess knowledge. We seek to refine it, to wield its power, to redefine its boundaries. Knowledge is put to the test in every GMC Sierra.
Or get 0.9% APR on 2025 Sierra 1500 models. Or current eligible GMC owners get over $7,800 total value on select Sierra 1500 models.
This is what you can buy for $10 at KFC $10 Tuesdays. And this is what you can buy for $10 at a coffee shop.
This is coffee.
I know, it was expensive.
Get more bang for your bucket at KFC. 8 pieces of original recipe fried chicken or 8 tenders for just $10.
Alongside Eric Karros and our entire Fox crew, Kevin Kugler back with you as we welcome you to the top of the 3rd inning in a scoreless ball game. Jose Tena leading things off for Washington. First pitch swinging and a nice hop to J.P. Crawford, who throws across. 1 pitch, 1 out for Emerson Hancock, and a very solid start. EK, we told you, when Emerson Hancock gets out of that first inning, usually things go pretty well, and so far that's staying true to form for the young right-hander.
Yeah, so far so good. And early on, Washington has been very aggressive, going after the first strike, trying to put that thing in play. I mean, he has been good, though. If you look at what he's done, he's had 8 starts, and in 6 of those 8 starts, Hancock is given up 3 or fewer runs. I mean, he's had 2 clunkers, but outside of that, he's been pretty decent.
Yeah, his first start of the year, he went just 2/3 of an inning against Detroit. Gave up 6 earned runs. They sent him down after that start, came back up on April 17th. And you mentioned the runs, 5 innings or better in 6 of those 8 starts. So he's given them innings, and he's been able to do a decent job managing the ball game.
Yeah, you know, you talk about that Detroit start. The other clunker was first part of May against the Yankees. Gave up 3 home runs that game, which season high for him, and 4 walks, which tied a season high. So you eliminate that stuff, and the stats are pretty darn good. But you don't get to eliminate games. They go on the back of the baseball card.
Dalen Lyle on the ground to the right side for Dylan Moore. The flip to first. 2 up and 2 down. We're back to the top of the order for the Nationals and C.J. Abrams. He saw 1 pitch to start this game, and he fouled out to Ben Williamson, the third baseman. 1 for his last 23 this season. Big swing and a miss. You can see the path, though, Eric Karras, with this Washington team. Young talent that they brought in from the Juan Soto trade has really started to now elevate at the big league level. One of those guys at the plate right now, James Wood. We've seen Mackenzie Gore on the mound. Hassel getting some activity. This is a trade that's looking better and better for Washington.
Yeah, it certainly has worked out well for the Nationals. Young players are getting better and better, as you mentioned.
Rowley will give this one a look in foul ground. That's a long run, and it reaches the seats.
I think one of the things, though, that, you know, obviously every club, you got to have the pitching, right? Easy to fill the bullpen. You can go out and you can find guys every year, but you're going to have to find some starters, or some starters are going to have to establish themselves. Obviously, Gore can be an ace. And they've got some other young pitchers, but you're gonna have to do something, and, you know, probably go outside the organization and make a signing to complement these young position players.
A 1-2 and a wave and a miss on the slider. Abrams down on strikes. Second strikeout for Hancock, and a 1-2-3 third in Seattle.
New McCrispy strips are made for dipping.
Sorry.
Which means more double dipping apologists.
So sorry. Do you want it?
Now at McDonald's.
Sorry.
People are good. For laughs, for snorts, for cries, and goodbyes. People are good for doing nothing or getting up to something. People are good. For you, Jim Beam. Best enjoyed together.
Today, let's stain with Bear.
Not today, we're not.
This is so great. I've been telling him for months.
It's been a lot of rain.
With Bear stains, your deck will have all-weather protection.
Oh.
Get the #1 rated stain at an everyday low price, only at the Home Depot.
And crushes it.
They thought it was gone. With anyone else, it just might have been.
Rodriguez at the wall. Impossible catch.
Here's to sweet summer days together in Wisconsin. To discovering magic in every moment. Here's to supper club celebrations. And to a lifetime of memories. Here's to reconnecting through a world filled with wonder. And dancing until the sun goes down. Here's to those who Wisconsin.
Power to get the job done. Technology to make it easier. Tried and tested quality to keep you moving forward. The only thing left to add is you. Then you'll understand how life is better on a Honda.
For Honda ATVs, Hawkeye Motorworks in Davenport. HawkeyeMotorworks.com.
Leody Taveras will settle in against Mackenzie Gore. Looks at the fastball high for a ball. Taveras claimed off waivers in May after starting the season with Texas. This is game number 20 in a Mariners uniform for Taveras. And the 1-0 into the gap in right center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Over to cut it quickly is Lyle. And Taveras with a leadoff single for Seattle.
Ball just kind of continues to run in on Taveras. He does a nice job of keeping his hands close to his body, able to drive that thing to right center field.
So now Ben Williamson to the plate. Hitting .310 in his last 9 games, and Gore starts him off with the fastball. On Taveras, he's already stolen 8 bases this year. No movement on the 0-1, and quickly Williamson down 2 strikes, 2 nasty fastballs.
Yeah, Williamson, you mentioned swinging the bat a little bit better, finding some base hits, but just has not driven the ball like they had hoped. Real good glove guy. Didn't really hit in the minor leagues either.
Only 4 minor league home runs, but to be fair, pretty small sample size. Only 150 games in the minors before he made his debut in the big leagues. Williamson ready and awaiting the 1-2 and a wave and a miss on that changeup. 3rd strikeout for Gore. Now there's 1 gone in the 3rd. So 1 down and back to the top of the order. J.P. Crawford, who popped up on the infield in the 1st inning. Taveras at first with 1 away. Just with that fastball high, and it's 1-0 now to J.P. Crawford. Two balls, no strikes. Good smother by Ruiz on that pitch in the dirt.
Last time Gore fell behind 2-0 to a hitter was against Polanco. He went right at him with a fastball, just challenged him, and Polanco popped it up. Gonna go right at Crawford here.
Keeping an eye on Taveras, 8 stolen bases this year. Opponents are 5 for 8 on the base paths against Gore. They were 26 of 28 last year. There goes the runner. Got a great jump to pitch a high strike. The throw down to second. He got it. What a throw by Ruiz. Taveras had an excellent jump, and he still put a pinpoint throw on the bag for out number 2.
We're watching a catching clinic going on tonight, especially on the throwing side. Ruiz getting Taveras, and you mentioned he had a pretty good jump right there. Gets him easily. You saw Cal Raleigh getting Garcia earlier in the game. I mean, this isn't even close.
Just can't throw it much better than that as Crawford lines to left, and just like that, the inning comes to a close. Nothing doing on the scoreboard through 3 in Seattle.
Join the more than 7 million adults, like Michael, who've taken Ozempic.
As touring musicians, my type 2 diabetes could have slowed us down, but I didn't let it. I'm Michael from the Warren Treaty, and this is what my Ozempic era looks like. I'm lowering my A1C and lost some weight too. I also learned some people take Ozempic to lower the risk of major cardiovascular events like stroke, heart attack, or death. And others take it to lower the risk of worsening chronic kidney disease.
Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles. Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck or any of these allergic reactions. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be. Serious side effects may include inflamed pancreas, gallbladder or severe stomach problems, or changes in vision. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Taking with a sulfonylurea or insulin may raise low blood sugar risk. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, constipation. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems. Discover the GLP-1 with the most FDA-approved uses. Ozempic.
Making beach towels. Now that's serious business. The guys at SandCloud chose a serious business card. The Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One. Their business earns unlimited 2% cash back on everything they buy. Like this fabulous fabric. They get big purchasing power so their business can spend more and earn more.
Our 2% cash back helps us build our retail store.
You need a place to sell all these great looking towels. What's in your box?
This is Arby's tender 13-hour smoked brisket in a smoker. This is Arby's tender 13-hour smoked brisket in a sandwich. This is Arby's tender 13-hour smoked brisket in a Cedric.
Arby's, we have the meat.
James Wood will lead it off for the Nationals at the top of the 4th inning, and the young left-handed hitter fouls it away for a first pitch strike. He walked his first time up. Talking with Nationals manager Davey Martinez before the game, he couldn't say enough good things about this young man and the kind of person he is, but also the kind of ball player he's going to be. And he said there's so much more in there, and we all look at him, he can't go, wow, there's a lot we've seen already. And he says there's a lot more to come for this guy. Down 0-2 to Hancock.
I think one of the things for me with James Wood is the hit ability. Now, he's not just a big guy up there swinging. I mean, he's got a plan. He uses the whole field. Very selective. I mean, and even in that pitch, he takes it, that was a perfect pitch right on the corner. But again, for a young player to have all those attributes, 22 years old, man, love to be him.
One down in the 4th now. Hancock's been good early in counts. 9 of 11 first pitch strikes. Make it 10 of 12 first pitch strikes tonight for Emerson Hancock. Lowe struck out swinging in the first. Chased a high fastball for the first strikeout of the night for Hancock, who now has 3.
Lowe's first at bat, Hancock attacked him with pitches up in the zone. Eventually got him to swing at one. That's where he's vulnerable.
Too high on that one. 2-1. Low on the 2-1, lined to Crawford, and there's 2 gone in the 4th. Stream MLB Network 24/7 for the entire season, plus live audio for all 30 teams. No blackouts. Includes access to minor leagues, MLB Big Inning, and available pre- and post games. Visit MLB.com/@bat for details. You know he's got at-bat. He's not missing anything on the diamond. 7 in a row retired for Emerson Hancock. And Ruiz, who grounded out to end the 1st inning, up with 2 out and nobody on. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hancock set on the 1-1, and Ruiz straight back against the screen, and it's 1-2. In the air to left. Arozarena is there. Second straight 1, 2, 3 inning. He likes it. Why wouldn't you?
Within baseball, we are part of one team.
As we focus on mental health and wellness,
We're all in this together.
so let's be kind to each other and ourselves.
It's okay to ask for help.
I'm an overpowered leaf blower, and I'm not exactly street legal.
And if you don't have the right auto coverage, this could really blow your budget. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Did you know our Jersey Mike's order came with a $25 Fanatics promo code? I did. It's kind of hard to forget, dude. $25 Fanatics promo code for every $25 you spend in the Jersey Mike's app when you have chips and drinks. Insane deal. Awesome. Can we please turn it off while we're eating? Oh, he's right there. We can hear you. Right, Simon? Spot on. What'd he say? Simon feels very attacked right now. He feels attacked? That's what he said. Oh, he feels attacked.
My Mike's members score Fanatics gear, like Simon, when you order through the app.
Bigger isn't always better. Smaller AI models can deliver the right results and help reduce AI costs up to 90%. The AI built for business, IBM.
Fun is around every turn at the all-new Dave & Buster's. Get into gear with brand new games like Hot Wheels Victory Lap and fuel up on delicious new menu items like turbocharged chicken sliders. This summer, win on all cylinders at the all-new Dave & Buster's.
Good night to sit back, sip on a cold beverage, and watch a little baseball in Seattle. Pitcher's duel here in the fourth inning as Julio Rodriguez first pitch swinging, and he fouls the fastball from Mackenzie Gore away for strike one. After hitting just .202 in April, Rodriguez came into tonight hitting .281 in May with an OPS of .807. They're going to need him to continue that surge as we've seen in the first few years of his young career. The power's back. Through the first 53 games last year, it was really sort of a power outage. His worst offensive season last year. Admittedly, a small sample size.
Yeah, obviously not a lot of moves made last year to this year to improve this team offensively. You know, Cal Raleigh getting off to an MVP type start. Polanco started well, but this is a guy that you're going to really have to count on throughout the entire year. Arozarena has been but this is the guy.
One ball, two strikes to Rodriguez. Fouled that one away. Last year, those power numbers, only 20 home runs, and I say only 20 because he set the bar so high. Battled that high ankle sprain, so he lost several weeks in July and August, but 84% of his hits last year were singles.
Well, I think when you mention the injury and the ankle sprain, you start getting into, you know, the bottom half of a hitter and using your legs, and that's where you derive a lot of your power, unless you're just some, you know, superhuman, right? And when you don't have your legs and you can't use the bottom part of your body to drive the ball, very difficult to slug.
Two balls, two strikes. Rookie of the Year in the American League in 2022, then signed that big 14-year extension in late August of 2022. became the fastest player in Mariners history to hit 30 home runs in the 2023 season, finished 4th in the AL MVP voting. Had his struggles last year. And a slow start this year, but a good at-bat in this 4th inning. He's worked it full.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, with Cal Raleigh and the type of season he's had up to this point, and the potential for this Seattle ball club, management and ownership owe it to the fans and the players to go out and make an offensive move.
On the ground, slow roller to short. Abrams will have to hurry it across, and he does. And there's one away here in the Mariners' 4th.
I mean, if these guys are in the thick of things in the American League, coming around the trade deadline, I mean, you just can't stand pat again. They've been doing that too often up in Seattle, and again with the fan base, you know what the players are doing, and the players, when you're in the clubhouse, you realize that. You look around and say, guys, can we get a little help here?
Cal Raleigh looks at the first pitch high for a ball. And you look at where this Seattle team could improve, and you know, you feel like they're pitching, at least from a starting standpoint, as they get healthy, maybe in pretty good shape. There's certainly areas around this lineup that you can tweak to give them a little extra punch for Dan Wilson's group. Raleigh with plenty of punch, on pace for 58 home runs this year. And the 1-1, a home run cut, and he comes up empty.
I mean, you can look at the outfield, you can add a spot there. Third base is a place that you could improve. First base, and there are going to be some teams that are going to have fire sales. Again, if Seattle is in the thick of things, which I expect them to be, especially with their pitching, I mean, there's no excuse not to go out and make a move.
Swing and a miss. Gore got him to chase up with the fastball. 4th strikeout for Mackenzie Gore. 2 gone in the Mariners' 4th.
Gore tough enough to hit when he's in the strike zone. He goes out of the zone and you're offering at it. Not going to be very successful.
Here's a Rosarena who struck out in the first, his 66th strikeout of the year. He is striking out at the highest rate in his career this year. Came in 7th most strikeouts in all of baseball. Gore, a strikeout pitcher. 4 so far tonight, and the 1-0 is a high strike, and it's 1-1. On the ground to the left side, one hop to Tena, the throw across, and a 1-2-3, 4th inning. Mackenzie Gore and the Nationals in the field, scoreless in Seattle.
You love our legendary subs, so you'll love our legendary new Doritos Footlong Nachos. Doritos and Subway, 2 legends come together to...
Legends eating legends. Am I right?
Yes, thank you, Marshawn. Doritos Footlong Nachos, just $5, only at Subway.
Hey, Sweaty. Sweetie, you good?
Someone stole my Old Spice antiperspirant. Now I'm smelling like perspirant.
I did. For its 24/7 sweat protection.
You did this to my pits.
2 thoroughbreds have dominated the headlines, but only one will get the last word.
And they're into the stretch, turning it on late. Head in head with a furlong left to go.
The Belmont Stakes, June 7th, only on Fox.
This is a Ford Home Charger. It helps you start every day with the charge you need. So you'll get one plus standard installation with every Ford electric vehicle. The Ford Power Promise.
Jack's, a place like no other.
It's been very, very rewarding for me. It's a legacy that'll last long beyond my lifetime.
It's an honor always walking off the 18th green and getting to shake Mr. Nicklaus's hand.
History happens on the PGA Tour.
These are both starting. USDA choice ribeye. Woo! That must have cost an arm and a leg. How can you even afford to barbecue these days, am I right? Didn't cost that much at all. I can see that now.
Kid, no jumping off the low price sign.
The lowest prices of any national grocery store.
Listen to your mom.
It's an Aldi thing.
The MLB app's got game. Pre-game, post-game, and everything you need in between. Plus personalized daily content that hits every time. Catch it now on the MLB app.
Luis Garcia Jr. to lead things off in the top of the 5th inning. First pitch, he swings and fouls that sinker away. It'll be Garcia followed by Josh Bell and Robert Hassel here in the Washington 5th. Scoreless in the 3rd, final, and rubber game of the series. Seattle won game 1 9-1. Washington won yesterday 9-0. And a broken bat into center field, and that'll be a base hit. So Garcia's aboard to lead off the Nationals' 5th inning. Horse racing's greatest test returns as Sovereignty and Journalism face off in the 157th Belmont Stakes. 2 of the season's biggest names, 1 race to settle it all, June 7th, live on Fox. Of course, Sovereignty won the Kentucky Derby. Journalism claimed the Preakness. The Belmont Stakes coming up June 7th. Josh Bell coming up now at the plate. First pitch swinging, and Bell skies this one to right. Playable for Taveras, who makes the catch with a foot on the track. And there's 1 away in the Nationals' 5th.
Nationals being very aggressive so far here in this inning. They've been aggressive all evening. 3 pitches so far, though. Garcia down at first base. You know, he hit that ball. He got a base hit 70 miles an hour off the bat. His at bat previous, he also had a base hit 74 miles. So forget that exit velocity and hitting it 105 or whatever. Just give me hits.
Doesn't matter. Clearly, we've proven that exit velo is an overrated number. Garcia's 2 for 2. The rest of the lineup's 0 for 12. Hassel, hot shot, but right there with a runner going is the shortstop Crawford, and an easy flip for the twin killing. Hassel hit it hard, had some good exit velo. 2 outs, the result.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them blue for me and for you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
The cockroach, resilient creatures, true miracles of evolution. Where there is one, others aren't far behind. Always scavenging for food, the cockroach will...
Well, that's horrifying.
Near its favorite...
Ortho Home Defense Max Indoor Insect Barrier. 1 application kills and prevents bugs for 365 days.
Not in my house, you don't.
Nature's wild. Your home doesn't have to be.
You can really taste the hickory on this Arby's 6-hour smoked pulled pork.
You know, I always thought your best quality was your flavor palette.
Well, you know, people think I'm funny, too.
Nah, it's your palate.
Arby's, we have the meats.
If your grandpa wears one of these, or if your wife wears this, you can count on USAA, membership for the spouses, kids, and then grandkids of those who served. Count on us. Count on USAA.
You're seeing Skechers' famous glide step footwear everywhere. And now that famous design is available in hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Get the comfort and style of glide step now with the convenience of slip-ins with no bending down or touching your shoes. Try glide step Skechers slip-ins.
Tonight, Alicia went to 4 engagement parties. She's done bringing a forced smile as her +1. Here's a ring, Alicia. Say I do to Fruity Sweetness. When cereal hits the spot.
Mackenzie Gore back to the mound for the Nationals. He'll face off against Dylan Moore, the number 5 hitter, and a first pitch swinging. A swing and a miss for Moore at the fastball. Gore 4 strikeouts through 4 innings. And matched pitch for pitch tonight by the right-hander Emerson Hancock.
Yeah, after the first 2 ball games here, kind of expected some more offense, kind of with the way that this series has gone, but so far, pitchers have just been throwing up zeros.
Moore pops it into foul territory. That'll reach the seats. If you're Mackenzie Gore, though, EK, you're looking at this going, yeah, that's about right. I'm not getting much run support. I got no run support right now. I gotta do what I do. 57 pitches total, but we mentioned it earlier in the month of May. The Nats are only providing him 2.5 runs per game. Swing and a miss. 5th strikeout for Gore as Moore goes down swinging, and there's 1 away here in the 5th. Saturday night, the stage is set. The Yankees face the Dodgers in a World Series rematch, or it's Twins against these Mariners. Baseball Night in America coverage begins Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Check local listings for the game in your area, only on Fox. Ball, no strikes to Donovan Solano. Mariners now scoreless in the last 13 innings of this series. 2 balls, no strikes. Yankees-Dodgers coming up Saturday on Fox. EK was a World Series rematch, maybe a World Series preview.
Yeah, going to be a big weekend in LA for sure. Yankees, and then the Mets come right after that. Look at that.
Man. Shohei, Freddie Freeman, 12 multi-hit games in 25 games this month, and then Aaron Judge is doing it all. Average slugging, on-base percentage, OPS, the best of baseball.
I mean, you know that's a heck of a lineup when Mookie Betts can't even get on the,
right.
the card, right?
I mean, I know what I'm about to say, so criticize me all you want, EK, but it almost feels like Aaron Judge playing for the New York Yankees, having the season he's having on the career that he is having, as Solano pops this one up to right, interrupting my hot take as Garcia makes the catch for the second out. It's almost as if he's, and I understand this is a big radar, but he's flying under the radar a little bit. I don't understand the season he's having. I don't know that the context has quite been put into place yet. He's just having a remarkable year, and it seems like while everyone talks about Aaron Judge, I don't know that we all are embracing exactly how good a year he's had through the first 2 months of this season.
Well, I think he set the bar for himself, especially last year. Also the year that he had going into free agency. I think for me, the thing that surprised me the most is he's had the success without really a lot of protection. And in all due respect, those players in that lineup, yeah, there's guys having some good years. Goldschmidt's having a real nice season, but I'm sorry. If I'm playing against the New York Yankees, I'm doing what Ron Washington did the other day and just like, hey, you go take yourself down to first base. I'm not pitching to him.
2 intentional walks in the first 2 innings, I think. I mean, in a lot of ways, it's like how Barry Bonds was handled in years where every pitch he hit seemingly left a ballpark.
Barry, as great as Judge is, it's still not Barry. It's not even it's not even close to Barry. I mean, Barry walked every single time, the intentional walks. Let's get back to this game. Nice catch, huh?
Well, we're going to get back to this game, EK, and then we're going to go to a commercial break, and then we'll get back to it again. Yeah, scoreless through 5.
Slow? Yeah, I know a thing or two about that. And slow is good when it comes to a progressive disease like CKD. Jardiance is a once-daily pill proven to slow the progression of CKD and reduce the risk of kidney failure, which can lead to dialysis.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine, which can be fatal. Stop Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, trouble breathing, or increased ketones. Jardiance may cause dehydration that can suddenly worsen kidney function and make you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or weak upon standing. Genital yeast infections in men and women, urinary tract infections, low blood sugar, or a rare life-threatening bacterial infection infection between and around the anus and genitals can occur. Call your doctor right away if you have fever or feel weak or tired and pain, tenderness, swelling, or redness in the genital area. Don't use if allergic to Jardians. Stop use if you have a serious allergic reaction. Call your doctor if you have rash, swelling, difficulty breathing, or swallowing. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
You could say, I like taking it slow. And with CKD, slow is the way to go. Ask your doctor about Jardians for chronic kidney disease today.
The new McCrispy Strip is here. Dip approved by ketchup, tangy barbecue, honey mustard, Sprite, McFlurry, Big Mac sauce, double dipped in buffalo and ranch, more ranch, and creamy chili McCrispy Strip Dip. Now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
People, they're good for squad goals and squad. People are good for these kinds of cheers and these kinds of cheers. People are good for you. Jim Beam, best enjoyed together.
It's all happening too fast.
What, you nervous about the wedding?
No, it's the house, dude. We got approved.
Bro, don't stress. This house, it's the one.
Speaking of the one, caterer. We need a caterer.
Jose Tena leading it off against Emerson Hancock, coming off a 5-pitch inning. And the first pitch bunted and a diving attempt by the third baseman, Ben Williamson. What an effort in foul territory, and just couldn't get enough lunge to snare that on the dive. Outstanding attempt by Ben Williamson.
Yeah, great effort by Williamson there. You see it hits the glove. Just a bit short.
Give Williamson a moment to get himself composed as Cal Raleigh gets the gear back on behind the plate. Jose Tena grounded out to short in the third inning. Tena, 7-game hitting streak on the line, hitting .360 in the streak. And the count even 1-1. Balls and a strike. Hancock to Tena with the number 9 hitter Dalen Lyle to follow, and then back to the top of the order for the third time through in C.J. Abrams. And a strike, 2-2. Boy, that looked out of the zone, and that changes the entire at-bat.
Frustrating if you're a hitter, go from 2-2, could have been 3-1 in the driver's seat. Now you've got to protect.
Hancock trying a little bit wider on that corner and couldn't get the call. 3-2. Just the second 3-ball count of the night for Hancock. And the second walk he's issued. He walked Wood in the first. He walks Tena to start this 6th inning. Our double play duo is sponsored by Thrivent, and it's the double play duo of our 2 starters tonight. We have seen some excellent starting pitching between Mackenzie Gore and Emerson Hancock through 5.
Yeah, you look at Hancock right now. This is the 3rd time, though, where he's allowed the leadoff hitter to get on. Washington hasn't been able to capitalize at all.
Lyle trying to bunt him over. Was called up for the first time on May 23rd. Made his debut against the Giants. Hit the first pitch he saw in the major leagues for a single. Was called up when Jacob Young went on the injured list with a left shoulder AC sprain. Talk about quick climb for Dalen Lyle. Started off the year in Double-A Harrisburg, promoted to Triple-A Rochester, and now to the big leagues. We're not even done with May yet. Lyle with a bunt. That's, I believe, called foul at the plate. And it's 0-2.
Raleigh pounced out of the box there. but didn't have any argument. Get right back behind the plate, put down the, well, I should say put down the sign. Press the button.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Tena at first, the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Lyle couldn't get the bunt down, and he strikes out. 4th strikeout tonight for Hancock, and there's 1 gone in the 6th.
Yeah, Hancock doing it right there with that changeup, just kind of dives out of the zone. Starts as a strike, ends as a ball, but because he swings, strike 3. You know, I mentioned that Hancock 3 times the leadoff hitter has got on. Washington still has yet to have an at-bat with a runner in scoring position tonight.
C.J. Abrams, first pitch wide of the zone. Now this is the beginning of the 3rd time through the order against Emerson Hancock. In this season, opponents are hitting .378 against him the 3rd time through. Abrams aggressive as he fouls that one away, 1-1.
I think the only thing that might be a little bit different this time is the pitch efficiency. I mean, he's only at 62 pitches, so he's got to be a little fresher. And the 3rd time through the lineup, you're usually a little further along.
High and tight as Abrams hops out of the way, 2-1.
Hancock doesn't want Abrams reaching out over that plate. Just hit a foul ball to the left field line. Hancock wants that outside part.
2-1. Too far outside now, and 3-1 the count as the bullpen is going to get going for Seattle.
Yeah, this is a problem right here for Hancock. You've got to throw a strike because you do not want to walk him and bring up James Wood. You've got to challenge him right here.
Oh, and he misses low. And it's ball 4. 2 walks in the inning, and James Wood is going to get the Nationals' first at bat with a runner in scoring position tonight.
I mean, I get Abrams is dangerous, and you don't want to just throw him a cookie right there, but I'm not sure that that was a pitch, and probably the last pitch for Hancock for the evening.
Gabe Spire, the Mariners' lone left-hander in the pen, warming and ready to face James Wood. He'll do it next.
So, we really need to see your LDL-C come down more to lower your risk of another heart attack.
I was afraid we had to do more.
Like what? I already exercise, take my statin, eat kale. I can tell you're trying, but there's a high chance you'll have another heart attack.
I don't want to go through that again.
What else can we do? Let's add Repatha.
Repatha plus a statin dramatically lowers LDL-C by 63% and drops the risk of having a heart attack by 27%. Do not take Repatha if you're allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Common side effects include runny nose, sore throat, common cold symptoms, flu or flu-like symptoms, back pain, high blood sugar, and redness, pain, or bruising at the injection site.
So, I have your latest blood work here, and we did it. Your LDL-C came way down.
Listen to your heart. Lower your LDL-C and your risk with Repatha. Talk to your doctor.
I see it. Hey, I like it. Hey, I want it. Yes, I do. Said I need it.
With Chase, you can get a debit card for your kids' independence. And parental notifications, so you can keep an eye on how they're using it.
Still on budget.
Control for parents, freedom for kids. That's family banking from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
The road to 2026 starts now with the Gold Cup.
What a goal!
The U.S. takes on North America's best on Fox and FS1.
Fox UFL Friday lights up prime time. And 2 of the league's best go head-to-head in the regular season finale. As the St. Louis Battlehawks
Touchdown!
take on Jordan Ta'amu and the DC Defenders.
My goodness!
Fox UFL Friday kicks off at 8 Eastern.
Be part of the action like never before and cast your vote for the MLB Player of the Game. Voting opens after the 6th inning of every game at MLB.com/POTG. Terms and conditions apply. Get a hint as to who the player of the game is in this inning. A critical moment in this ballgame as Gabe Spire enters, the only left-hander on the staff, 24th outing of the year, facing off against James Wood. And why is he in this situation? There's 2 on. There's 1 out in a scoreless game, and lefties are hitting just a $129 off Spire.
This is not your normal lefty at the plate, though, right?
First pitch swinging, and Wood down the line. That is a fair ball into the corner. Rounding third is Tana. He will score. Hot on his heels is Abrams, and he will score. 2 runs cross. It's a 2-run double for James Wood, and just like that, the Nationals have a 2-0 lead.
When I talk about James Wood being a hitter, he's up there and he knows that Spire's going to try and get ahead. He's probably anticipating Spire's thinking, oh, I'm going to get ahead with that first pitch. He's probably going to take a look at something. RBI situation, not trying to get greedy, shoots it to left. Again, just another example of what a great hitter James Wood is.
Well, it reminds me of what Dave Martinez was telling us before the game. He said he's got a good grasp of what he wants to do every single at-bat. As Wood steals third, beat the throw by plenty, and Wood's now at third with 1 out.
I mean, nothing that Cal Raleigh can do right there. It's just been James Wood versus Spire right now. Wood's up 2-0. Base hit and a stolen base. Now it's up to Nathaniel Lowe to put the ball in play.
Infield in at all 4 positions in a 2-0 game, the way Mackenzie Gore has been pitching through 5 for the Nats. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch coming to Lowe. Laid off that high fastball, 2-2. E.K. Wood now 17 runs driven in his last 11 games. The 2-2 and a swing and a miss got him to chase that high fastball like he did in the first inning, and a big second out.
Good job by Spire and Cal Raleigh. They recognize where the weakness is for Lowe. Continue to attack up there and get the big strikeout. Got to leave Wood at third base. See Emerson Hancock, he's frustrated. I mean, he threw well, but the reality is he walked 2 guys. Starting at the bottom part of the lineup. He's frustrated.
He's still shaking his head. You know he's thinking about these 2 walks in the inning. And now the first pitch swinging Ruiz to left. That ball is well hit. Rosarena back at the track will have room. Makes the catch. Side is retired, but James Wood delivers. A 2-run double. 2-0 Nats.
SandCloud chose the Capital One Spark Cash Plus card. It's a serious business card with unlimited 2% cash back on everything they buy. So they reinvested their cash back to help build their retail store. What's in your wallet?
This is what you can buy for $10 at KFC $10 Tuesdays. And this is what you can buy for $10 at a coffee shop.
This is coffee.
I know, it was expensive.
Get more bang for your bucket at KFC. 8 pieces of original recipe fried chicken or 8 tenders for just $10.
The warmer weather has arrived, and it's time to tackle that to-do list. To help make those home renewal projects a reality, we're offering 30% off siding, doors, and roofing. plus no interest for 1 year. Since 1976, our local family-owned company has provided homeowners with the highest quality American-made products. Your home, our promise. 30% off and Saturday. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Hurry to the Quad Cities used car supermarket at Highland Toyota and choose from hundreds of SUVs, trucks, 4x4s, all-wheel drives, hybrids, certified, and economy vehicles from just $99.75. Scan the QR code to claim discount. Buy a certified Toyota. Get a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty. No payments for 90 days. Free estimates from our world-class certified body shop, Highland Toyota, on John Deere Road and 53rd Street, Moline, or HighlandToyota.com. We've got the inventory.
Mackenzie Gore now working with a 2-0 lead as we welcome you back for the bottom of the 6th inning, thanks to the 2-run double by young James Wood alongside Eric Karros, our entire crew. I'm Kevin Kugler. 8-9-1 in the Seattle lineup. Ooh, a foul ball off the bat of Taveras, and Andy Fletcher, the home plate umpire, took that one right in the neck. Oh my goodness.
A lot of guys used to wear that neck guard, the thing that kind of used to hang down, and obviously Andy not wearing it tonight. Hope he's okay. Just need some water. Yeah, it's got an extension. Yeah, see, they've got that extension. It must have got underneath. Take a look at that. Yeah, it didn't really do much. You see that that protection just disappeared. I wonder if the protection got him in. I bet you that's what happened. The protective part flipped up and probably jammed him right in the throat. It wasn't the ball at all. It was the protective part.
Goodness.
That's really bizarre.
Hopefully Andy Fletcher's going to be all right. Looks like he is. A smile. That's good to see.
Yeah, no, that wasn't the ball. That was the protective part. Literally went up and just jammed him right in the throat.
Back there and ready to go. So Taveras, the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Much safer foul ball for our home plate umpire, and it's 0-2. Williamson and Crawford to follow here in the Mariners' 6th, down 2-0 as Washington tries to win the series 2-1. Oh, and Andy Fletcher caught that one on the bounce. Oh my goodness. Talk about a rough start to an inning. Oh my.
Can't wait to do third base next game, huh? Right?
Oh gosh. He is going to be one giant bruise at the end of this game. The 1-2 pitch. 2-2 now. Taveras singled. His only time up in the third, was caught trying to steal second. Now 2 for his last 12 at the plate with the single in the third inning, and the 2-2 pitch is skipped in the dirt. 3-2, and that one caught Ruiz a little bit.
Three curveballs just absolutely spiked all of them.
Two most dangerous places to be in this ballpark, as that's bounced up the middle, and Taveras is 2 for 2 tonight. Fourth man on for the second time tonight for Seattle. Both times it's been Taveras.
And Taveras down 0-2 in the count and then gets himself back to a full count because Gore spikes 3 curveballs, non-competitive pitches, and then forced to throw a fastball. Leadoff hitter on, tying run at the plate.
And Ben Williamson is that tying run. He struck out swinging. His only at bat in the third, fouls that fastball away. That curveball from Gore was really sharp in the first couple of innings of this game. 75th pitch of the outing here. There's a good curveball, fouled at the plate, 0-2.
Okay, so he was ahead 0-2 to Taveras and then allowed him back in the count. And a good opportunity right here to throw a changeup, or if he's feeling frisky, he can go back to that curveball and try and get it all the way home.
0-2. Cutter. Now 1-2 the count on Williamson. Back to the top of the order next. Mariners hoping to rally here in the 6th after Washington put 2 on the board in the top half of the inning. On the ground, and that's going to get into center field for a base hit. Taveras on the move, on his way to third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out for Seattle in the 6th.
Seattle just won't go away, and I mean that they're battling up at the plate. Both hitters this inning find themselves 0-2, but end up hitting ground ball singles. First and third now, top of the lineup. Gore just can't believe it. So far, though, it's been Gore's inability, while being ahead in the count 0-2, to put either one of these hitters away.
That'll bring Jim Hickey out to talk with not only his left-hander, but the entire infield. Bullpen is starting to go. Jorge Lopez just beginning to loosen down there in the pen. So it'll be Gore against Crawford here with 2 on, nobody out, and the best chance by far tonight for Seattle to get something done offensively.
Talked about it at the beginning of the night. J.P. Crawford, a home run against Mackenzie Gore.
Good slider starts the at-bat. Mariners trying to snap a 15-inning scoreless streak in this series. 14 straight, rather, with nobody out in the 6th. Big swing and a miss. That fastball makes it 0-2.
All right, third hitter this inning, 0-2. Gore has allowed singles to each of the first 2.
And that's a cold third strike. Crawford frozen, and he is going to go after Andy Fletcher, and he's been tossed out of this ball game.
I mean, J.P. Crawford's got every right to say something, because Andy Fletcher's zone on that part of the plate has been very wide, and that thing was extreme. And in this part of the game, you can't do that. I mean, that's just such a poor call. I mean, you take a look at this pitch here. I mean, it's a couple balls out. I mean, we're not even, he doesn't, Ruiz, when Ruiz brings it back, he doesn't even bring it in the strike zone. That's how far out it is. I mean, that's crazy. Again, when Ruiz goes to frame it, he's not in the strike zone. That tells you all you need to know.
Back in.
Yeah, right.
So Crawford out on strikes and out of the game ejected by home plate umpire Andy Fletcher. And now Julio Rodriguez out in front, 1 ball, no strikes.
And I get you got to stay in the game, but Crawford had every right to do. And I would have liked to have seen Dan Wilson be a little more animated. He didn't do a thing. You got to come out and protect your guy. I didn't like that at all.
So 1-1 the count. What a moment in this game. 6th strikeout for Gore as it stands. Runners at the corners, the 1-1, and Rodriguez down 1-2. Gore's been out in front of every single hitter in the inning. 2 base hits and a called strikeout on a pitch well out of the zone. And time called, and Rodriguez backing out, try to throw off the rhythm of Gore a bit.
You see the 14 consecutive scoreless innings, even more reason to go out and try to ignite your team.
Swing and a miss. Tied him up inside. Rodriguez, as he swung, knew it wasn't going to be a strike.
So Gore bouncing back, showing why he leads all Major League Baseball in strikeouts. 2 big ones, but now the biggest test. Cal Raleigh.
7 Ks tonight, 100 on the year now for the Major League leader. But here's Raleigh. Single and a strikeout tonight. The game on the base paths, 2 on, 2 out. Raleigh homered twice from the right side in the opener on Tuesday. A long ball here gives Seattle the lead, and he jammed him with that fastball, fought it off. 1 strike and nothing.
He's challenged Raleigh tonight. Raleigh has now seen 8 pitches, only 2 of them out of the zone.
0-1. That's out of the zone. It gets away. Runner will advance from first to second. No advance by Taveras from third, but Williamson into scoring position on the wild pitch, and now a base hit from Raleigh could tie the game at 2.
So this is where you gotta brush aside ego if you're Gore. You know, you've got Randy Arozarena up there who strikes out basically at will. You're the Major League leader in strikeouts. I mean, you don't throw Raleigh anything good to hit. I mean, I'm bouncing the next 2. Yeah, right. I mean, you get nothing.
Do you just put him on in that case, EK?
I mean, I would, but you know, you're not going to because you're Mackenzie Gore. You are leading baseball in strikeouts, but for all intents and purposes, you're getting nothing.
2 balls and a strike. Boy, what a bold pitch. That curve evens at 2-2.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to play around with that, that's the closest you're going to get. I mean, you're not getting a fastball. I mean, I would be shocked if he throws him a fastball. You're going to get another curveball, and then after that, you get another curveball.
The 2-2 to Raleigh. Oh, he challenged him.
Fastball. Man, oh, man. I think Cal was surprised, too.
They've cracked his bat. That's what the bat boy thought. He tried to bring out a new bat. Cal said, no. Now he gets a bat that he liked. So the bat boy brought out one he didn't want. He returned that one like you would a online purchase, and now gets one he likes.
Well, he just broke it, so you know he might have brought out his like A gamer right there, and Cal's like, no, not the A gamer.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out, 2-0. Cal Raleigh against Mackenzie Gore. And the 2-2 pitch. Way inside with the cutter. That got him, I think. He's saying it did. And he's sent to first. Raleigh hit by a pitch. Bases are loaded for Arozarena on his bobblehead night, trying to provide a big hit.
Yeah, just grazes the back right knee. Do you think Arozarena is going to get all curveballs?
He's struck out. He's grounded out. Fastball for ball 1. Fans were handed Arozarena bobbleheads as they walked in tonight. 2 grand slams in his career, a chance for a third here. The 1-0. And it's low, ball 2. Bases loaded in the 6th. Big cut, and it's 2-1.
Just rears back right there. Blows it right by him.
3 straight fastballs. Make it 4 straight fastballs, and the count's even 2-2.
.27 pitches so far this inning for Gore.
And the 28th ends the inning. Arozarena saw nothing but fastballs. Gore gets the strikeout and the shutout intact through 6.
Financial planning can help keep your personal goals on track. But for some of us, a financial plan looks more like this. It includes building a legacy for your loved ones, college savings for your little ones. Maybe you're passionate about giving back to your community, or you want to pay it forward to causes you care about. At Thrivent, our business is helping guide your finances, but our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more.
I remember those biochem notes. It was 15 semesters ago to this very night.
How old are you?
Dozens of pages of incoherent ramblings. I'd hoped to finish by 2 a.m., but it's just...
Thanks. It's a Mac. You can just create key points.
Look at the big brain on Kevin.
Come here. Go this way, this way.
Cleaning your dog's teeth can be hard. But not with Greenie's dental treats. Greenies. Make health a treat. Also, try Greenie's dog food and toppers.
When you're not bound to the past, you can leave old ideas behind. The new GV70. Welcome to Genesis.
Let's talk salary.
Great. What do you typically offer for this role?
It's competitive.
And if it was a number, it would be...
A competitive number.
With Indeed, you can avoid awkward salary conversations from the start.
Well, a number.
Is it competitive?
Arby's new hickory smoked barbecue and our sweet and spicy AC barbecue sauces go together like best friends.
Oh, couldn't agree more.
Kind of like how I'm Anthony's best friend.
Arby's, we have the meats.
Sunday, the fastest racing on earth hits the streets of the Motor City for the Detroit Grand Prix. The IndyCar season continues Sunday, 12:30 Eastern on Fox. Mariners back to the bullpen. Carlos Vargas on. And Vargas, first pitch, misses to Luis Garcia. 23rd outing of the year for the right-hander. 1-3 record with a 3.12 ERA. 2 balls, no strikes. Mariners' pen's been good for most of this year. An unrun average top 10 in baseball, 3.48, but almost 5 the last 6 games for that pen. On the ground, and the ball finds the new shortstop, Dylan Moore. Makes a nice pickup on that hot shot. Moore replacing the ejected J.P. Crawford as Leo Rivas goes in to play second base, and there's one away. And of course, the minute you move to a new position, the ball finds you.
Yeah, that ball, he just smothered that thing. Came off the bat at 107 miles an hour, and he just threw his chest in front of it, kind of deadened the thing. Nice play.
1 down for Bell. And Bell to the left side, batted down by Williamson, gathers and throws late. It'll be an infield hit for Josh Bell with 1 out in the 7th.
This ball just kind of ate up Williamson right at him, and he goes down and the ball just comes up. He's trying to field it with his chest as well. Looks like it may have jumped up on him.
It is a base hit. And here's Robert Hassel III, 0 for 2 tonight, hit into a double play in the 5th inning. That ball he hit in the 5th was a well-hit ball, but on the play, Garcia was breaking for second. Shortstop at the time, J.P. Crawford, moved right into the path of the ball as he was covering second base, and it became an easy 6-3 double play. The 0-1 hit hard through the right side. That'll be a base hit. Bell stopping at second. 2 on, 1 out as Washington tries to expand that 2-0 lead.
Hassel gets the bat head out front here, able to pull this thing into right field. Solano having to hold the runner on. Big hole on the right side.
Hassel on the heels of that 3-hit night last night. A couple of good swings tonight, EK, for the youngster.
Yeah, get some playing time and getting some base hits, and that leads to confidence.
So here's Tena, and the first pitch, 99 miles an hour for a high strike. Lower end of the order has been getting it done for the Nationals as Tena swings and misses. Last night, 9 hits, 5 RBI, and a pair of home runs for these 6 through 9 hitters. Same lineup as a night ago for the Nats. And production again from the lower end of the order as the 0-2's hit on the ground. Backhanded by Solano to second for 1. The return throw to Vargas covering the bag. Not in time. Vargas says, take a look at it. And they're going to play on.
Vargas does a nice job of getting over there. He's there, just a slow developing play.
So Bell at third, Tena at first, Hassel erased on the fielder's choice, and Dalen Lyle up with 2 on and 2 out. Ball, no strikes. 5, 6, and 7 in the Mariners lineup due up in the 7th inning. 2-0 lead for Washington, looking for more with 2 out of the 7th. And it's 2-0 on Lyle. Smokes it, but right into the glove of Solano at first, and the side is retired. We stretch in Seattle with a 2-0 Nationals lead.
Did you know our Jersey Mike's order came with a $25 Fanatics promo code? Insane deal. Awesome. Can we please turn it off while we're eating? Simon feels very attacked right now. Oh, he feels attacked.
My Mike's members score Fanatics gear, like Simon, just by spending $25 in the app.
The mission, sneak inside, give out Pepsi to enhance the food's flavor.
To Will and Diane, you go together like Pepsi and hot dogs.
Babe, who is that?
I don't know. But he is right about the Pepsi and hot dogs.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's grilling season, which means it's 100% tasty Oscar Mayer Wiener season.
Win a really big design contract. Realize you're more of a creative type than a finance type. Use QuickBooks to get your cash flow flowing. Start designing. Manage and grow your business all in one place. Intuit QuickBooks, your way to money.
Is that Danny DeVito?
Don't worry about me. This is a commercial for Jersey Mike's, where the subs matter most. Almost forgot. I found your ball.
It's a rock.
Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Jorge Lopez coming on to start off the bottom of the seventh for the Nationals, taking over for Mackenzie Gore. 6 shutout innings tonight for the Nats.
Yeah, he was absolutely electric tonight. Kept them off balance, and when he had to get the strikeouts, he got them. Ended up with 8, did not allow a walk, and really only found himself in trouble in that last inning. But as I just mentioned, he got in trouble, went to the strikeout, 3 in it, get himself out of the inning.
95 pitch outing for Gore. He yields to Lopez, who will face 5, 6, and 7 in this Mariners lineup. Miles Mastrobuoni on as a pinch hitter. And Mastrobuoni hits the curveball low for ball 1. Didn't miss by much with the fastball, and it's 2-0. Traded by the Cubs in January of this year. Mastrobuoni, there's a strike. It looked like it was in the same spot as the pitch a moment ago.
Yeah, he's saying, did you hear, Miles, is that the same pitch? No, it's not. One I called the ball, and the other I called a strike. But it was the same pitch, which it was.
Two balls and a strike to Mastrobuoni. Now 2-2. From a draft pick of Tampa Bay, 14th round pick in the 2016 draft. Saw most of his big league action though with the Cubs. The 2-2. High and tight, and it's full. 3-2 on Mastrobuoni. Tellez on deck. 5 straight scoreless innings for Lopez out of the Nats pen in the 3-2. Mastrobuoni protecting on that 3-2 pitch, and the changeup fouled away. Another 3-2 from Lopez. And he lost in ball 4.
Obviously something that Lopez doesn't want to do in that situation. Middle part to the bottom part of the lineup, you can't allow free passes. You got the big man coming up to the plate here to tie it up in one swing. Rowdy Tellez.
1 for 3 in this series. He's got 8 long balls this year. Pitch hitting for Donovan Solano. Tellez will likely stay in the game and play first base. And the first pitch that missed for ball 1, and now Andy Fletcher with words for the pitcher Jorge Lopez.
I mean, that wasn't even on a corner. That got a good part of the plate right there. Ruiz trying to calm him down, but Andy's having a tough time tonight. That's just the bottom line. The strike zone has not been good.
Davey Martinez coming out to.
Well, he's got nothing to say, right?
Yeah, he's calming everybody down.
Yeah, now he's waiting for Fletch to come out. That's what he's doing.
Home plate umpire wouldn't oblige. Yep. And now the home plate umpire turns away as Davey Martinez walks off.
Look where this pitch is. I mean, look at that. That is, I mean, that's got 3 or 4 inches on the inner part of the plate.
Lopez said something to the home plate umpire. Home plate umpire answered back. Ruiz gets in the way, playing mediator. And it's 1-0 to Tellez. And there's a strike, which didn't have as much plate as the one called a ball a moment ago.
And see, now Tellez is upset, which is the same thing that happened with Mastrobuoni. Like, you can't call one a strike and the very next one a ball, or vice versa. It's the same pitch.
That's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Tellez. 7 career pinch hit home runs, 1 this season for Tellez. Runner at first is Mastrobuoni, and the 1-2 pitch coming to Rowdy Tellez. 2-2.
Lopez having a tough time getting arm side, because that's where Andy Fletcher has expanded the zone. Arm side for Lopez. Ruiz is set up outside there a couple times this inning. And see, he was outside again, and Lopez is just yanking it.
That bullpen working quickly. Cole Henry, the right-hander. Jose Ferrer, the left-hander. Double-barreled action in the Mariners' pen with Brash and Snyder throwing. The 2-2 to Tellez. Fouled off the curve, and it'll reach the seats. Still 2-2. Mastrobuoni at first after walking to start this 7th inning. A 2-2 pitch coming to Rowdy Tellez. And again, he fights off a curveball.
Eight pitch of the at-bat coming here. Tellez has seen a lot.
3 straight foul balls, and the 8th pitch of the at-bat here. But first, a look over to first, where Mastrobuoni had strayed a couple of steps off the bag. The 2-2, and Tellez went around. Chased one in the dirt. Tellez strikes out in the first. Big out here in the 7th inning.
Hey, good job by Lopez continuing to entice Tellez. Tellez staying alive, just fouling off some pitches, and then offers it something that ends up in the dirt.
So now Jorge Polanco to the dish. 2 fly ball outs to right tonight. First pitch is low for ball 1. hitting just 145 in the month of May. And a hot shot batted down by Lowe. The only play he had after the little bobble was to get the out at first, got the sure out, moving Mastrobuoni to second, but now 2 gone in the 7th inning.
It's a headsy play by Lowe. Instead of getting anxious and trying to force something, the minute he boots that thing, just picks it up with his bare hand, doesn't try and get cute, just gets the out. All you're looking for are outs right now. Don't try and make the great play.
And that'll be poked through the left side off the bat of Taveras for a base hit. Rounding third is Mastrobuoni. Throw is cut off. The throw back to first. Taveras with his 3rd hit of the night drives in the first Seattle run.
Taveras not wasting any time, jumps on a 4-seam fastball, shoots it about 100 miles an hour into left field. I thought James Wood was going to have an opportunity to make the throw. He gets it, and Mastrobuoni hadn't hit third base yet. Unable to make the play. All right, we got ourselves a 1-run ball game.
Taveras is 3 for 3. The rest of the Mariners lineup is 2 for 21. Runner goes, got a huge jump and a stolen base for Taveras. He was caught stealing in the 3rd, but Lopez never even paid him any mind, and off he went. Taveras steals second easily.
Yeah, gets a great jump right there. Ruiz not even offering, didn't have an opportunity at all.
And the 1-1, Williamson swings over the top of that sinker, and it's 1-2.
You mentioned it, Taveras has been the offense for these Mariners tonight, at least up to this point.
And the 1-2 pitch all the way back against the wall. Taveras on his way to third. The throw gets off the glove of Tena. Fortunate for the Nationals, Abrams is there to back up. A wild one. Taveras to third, but it could have been worse for Washington.
Well, I think the problem is Tena got there eventually. I was going to say, it didn't look like he got over there soon enough. He's moving. Ruiz, an erratic throw.
So now Williamson a chance to tie it up. That's high for ball 3. Top of the order on deck. But remember, it's not J.P. Crawford anymore. He was ejected in his last at-bat. The 3-2. Line into right field for a base hit. We're tied at 2. Ben Williamson delivers with his 13th run driven into the year and a brand new ball game in Seattle.
Seattle offense finally comes alive. Williamson has been hitting a lot of balls to right center, just kind of fillets this thing. Doesn't hit it all that hard, 83 miles an hour, but is effective. More importantly, Washington has struck again in the bullpen.
And a pitching change here in the 7th. Lopez gives up the lead, 2-2 to the pen.
Don't take less when you can have it all with Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes. There's the $5 Classic box full of craveable faves. The $7 Supreme box for your swankier side. And the $9 Cantina Lux box has a whole world of tasty indulgences, including the slow-roasted Cantina Chicken Burrito. Get Lux for less with the $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes at Taco Bell.
My kids can't hide anything from me. I'm home. Especially when they've been using toilet paper that doesn't hold up. Hold it, mister. Here's Charmin Ultra Strong. It cleans better. You can count on it.
Charmin Ultra Strong has a diamond weave texture that's more durable. And it cleans better, so you can use less.
Much better. Hey, you passed the clean test and your mouth test.
Oh, yeah. We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
Little things. Little things that reveal hidden opportunities through the power of Dell AI with Intel Inside. Little things that add up to something big. Using technology to gain an advantage in real time. Delivering wins that change the game for everyone.
Upset stomach? Iberogast. Indigestion? Iberogast. Bloating? Iberogast. Thanks to a unique combination of herbs, Iberogast helps relieve 6 digestive symptoms to help you feel better. 6 digestive symptoms, the power of nature. Iberogast.
Garlic buffalo, disappear.
How did you do that?
Pass me one of your honey mustards.
Those are Dad's. All right. I think we've had enough magic at the dinner table.
Leo Rivas at the plate, and the first pitch from right-hander Cole Henry buzzed in for a strike. You see the numbers for Henry. 17th appearance, 2.45 earned run average. Rivas, who came on when Crawford was ejected, getting his first at-bat. And that fastball missed inside, and it's 1-1. How about the last two guys in this order, Taveras and Williamson, 5 for 6, and they've driven in both Seattle runs.
Yeah, they've been doing it down at the bottom part of the lineup. I mentioned that the Nationals bullpen is struck again. You know, they have allowed 0 runs in only 19 of 56 appearances. I mean, that's just completely ineffective. They've given up 2 or more runs now in 25 of those appearances. I mean, we haven't even got to June yet. How about Mackenzie Gore?
I was going to say another hard luck no decision for Mackenzie Gore, who has pitched well enough to win multiple times this year and has either nothing to show for it or a loss like his last start against San Francisco.
Yeah.
One ball, 2 strikes to Rivas. And a throw to first.
Awful concerned about Williamson. He has all of 0 stolen bases this year.
So you're saying he's due?
Well, I don't know if I'm saying that.
There he goes. Pitch outside for a ball. Throw down to second. And now he's got 1 stolen base on the year.
Hands are feeling it.
And now the go-ahead run in scoring position. A 2-2 to Rivas. And he fouls it away. See the bullpen ranks. You were talking about it, EK. 29th in earned run average, 29th in opponent batting average. And almost 42% of the inherited runners have scored against them. 2-2 overpowered him with a fastball. Rivas out on strikes. And the side is retired, but the damage done as Seattle ties it in the 7th.
What you want to do is save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the green?
I can ask, but he's not going to. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Here they are, McCrispy strips. Long, tender, juicy chicken made for dipping. Or rather, double dipping. But why stop there? Keep going. New McCrispy strips now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This is Alex Pillow, a conquistador of concrete from the start.
Alex is so fast he does his taxes January 1st. He speed reads 2 novels before noon. He's Spanish, but he'll French kiss on the first date. This is the front of his car, but if you race him, you'll just see the back. Welcome to the fastest racing on Earth.
We want you to start every day with the charge you need. So as America's #2 EV brand for 4 consecutive years, we're giving you this home charger and covering the cost of standard installation. The Ford Power Promise. Electric vehicle confidence from day one.
You want to know my favorite trick? Just pour it, mix it, and hack it. For cafe quality iced espresso, just the way you like it. New Nescafe Espresso Concentrate.
Right now, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in.
Are we having the wool pulled over our eyes here?
No. And you get the latest phones.
High five.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90. And we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Tremendous start tonight for Mackenzie Gore. He's not going to factor in the decision, though, because Seattle scored twice in the 7th, snapping a streak of 15 straight scoreless innings. Tavares, a big reason why the Mariners are knotted up in this one. 3 for 3 with an RBI and a stolen base. And Eric Karros, brand new ball game with a 2-2 score here in the 8th inning. And Seattle back to the bullpen with Matt Brash coming on. And the first pitch to C.J. Abrams swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, the battle now becomes the Seattle bullpen versus the top of this Nationals lineup with the 2 young superstars. They can get through right now, then you have to kind of favor the Mariners just going against this Nationals bullpen. But they're going to have a tall task right here with Abrams and Wood.
Wood delivered the 2 runs in the 6th inning with a 2-run double. Abrams quickly behind 2 strikes. He walked and scored in the 6th, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a foul out tonight. No balls, 2 strikes to C.J. Abrams. Just got a piece of that one, and I got a piece of Cal Raleigh.
Yeah, I don't think that was a great spot. Ankle. Missed the padding there for protection.
And all of Seattle holds its collective breath as Cal Raleigh settles back in behind the plate. Swing and a miss. Brash got Abrams. That's a big first out in this 8th inning.
Gets him with the breaking ball right there. Abrams just swings right through it. You mentioned big out right there. Now he can just kind of try to pick against James Wood.
He's got an extra base hit in 5 straight games. How about the movement on that pitch? One ball, 1 strike. Rowdy Tellez stays in the game. He's playing first base. Miles Mastrobuoni now playing second base. Leo Rivas at shortstop. All the changes in the lineup. 1 ball, 2 strikes on James Wood. Swing and a miss. Boy, does Brash have some movement tonight. Back-to-back Ks, and there's 2 gone in the 8th.
Yeah, I mean, that knuckle curve just bears in on the left-handed hitters. He throws the changeup, runs away. So he's moving east and west with both of those pitches. Very difficult. And it's not just a little bit east and a little bit west. As you mentioned, Kev, a lot of movement.
And Nathaniel Lowe looks at a first pitch strike. He offered 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And Lowe gulps that one into right field over Mastroboni. And Nathaniel Lowe, who had struck out twice tonight, delivers a 2-out single in the 8th.
Serve that out there at 67 miles an hour, just over the second baseman's head. Take it.
Gives Ruiz an opportunity here. Keibert Ruiz fouls the first offering off the screen on the first base side. 0-1. Ruiz 0 for 3 tonight. Hit the ball hard to left. A fly out to left and a ground ball to second. Just missed. And it's 1-1. One ball, 2 strikes. Rash has struck out 2 in the 8th. Gave up a single to Lowe. And on the ground, poked through the right side. That's a base hit. Lowe will stop at second. 2 on, 2 out. And now Luis Garcia with an opportunity to extend this 2-out rally.
All right, so they've got themselves in position to put a run or 2 on the board. 2 balls not really scorched, but giving themselves a chance to take the lead.
Back-to-back 2-out, 2-strike hits. Pitch strike to Luis Garcia Jr. 2 for 3 tonight. Garcia's been a run producer of late, 7 RBI in his last 9 games this season. And the 0-1 lined into right field for a base hit. Hit so hard, Low on his way around third. The throw up the line, and he is out. That ball was hit so hard that it came back into the infield. Raleigh got the tag on, and the inning is over. 3 hits, no runs. We're still tied at 2 thanks to the Raleigh tag of Lowe.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them blue for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Whoa. This is Arby's tender 13-hour smoked brisket in a smoker. This is Arby's tender 13-hour smoked brisket in a sandwich. This is Arby's tender 13-hour smoked brisket in a Cedric.
Arby's, we have the meats.
I'm the voice inside your head. And while you're typically athletic, right now, Brick, you're pathetic. Shank. And if you don't have the right auto coverage, the cost of this could hit you out of nowhere.
The cockroach. Resilient creatures. Where there is one, others aren't far behind.
Well, that's horrifying.
Ortho Home Defense Max Indoor Insect Barrier. One application kills and prevents bugs for 365 days. Nature's wild. Your home doesn't have to be.
You love our legendary subs, so you'll love our legendary new Doritos Footlong Nachos. Doritos and Subway. Two legends come together to...
Legends eating legends. Am I right?
Yes. Thank you, Marshawn. Doritos Footlong Nachos. Just $5, only at Subway.
Bryce and Kepka, Brom, Phil, and DJ. The biggest names in the game are playing at Live Virginia. Friday, June 6th on Fox, and Sunday, June 8th on FS1.
Leody Taveras guns down Nathaniel Lowe at the plate. Keeps this game at 2-2. Julio Rodriguez facing off against Cole Henry. It's Rodriguez, Raleigh, and Arozarena here in the Mariners' 8th. Ball, one strike to Rodriguez. 3 straight hits in the 8th for the Nationals, and nothing to show for it. Oh, and now the 1-1, and Rodriguez gets hit on the hand. Oh my. Man, right on the right hand.
Yeah, right hand. There's no protection there.
Oh. Oh boy. Julio Rodriguez, such a key cog to what the Mariners want to accomplish this year. Hit on the hand with the fastball. And in significant pain right now.
I mean, he's trying to stay in because his argument is, like, I can run, and you know they want him out. Probably go get him some X-rays right away. Yeah, he's going to go down to first, huh?
Looks like he's winning the argument, EK.
Yeah. Again, in his mind, he can do it with his legs right now, and you know, he's not going to make anything worse. So frustrating, though, as a hitter.
So Rodriguez at first. That hand is going to hurt for a good long while. And Raleigh to the plate, where he'll bat left-handed, the switch hitter. Batted from the right side in his first 3 at-bats tonight against Mackenzie Gore. He was hit by a pitch, also singled and struck out. Fastball inside, ball 1. 11 go-ahead home runs for Raleigh in the 7th inning or later. Can he deliver again here? The 1-0 with Rodriguez on the run, and the throw not in time, and Rodriguez beats it. Pretty good throw by Ruiz, but Rodriguez able to slide in under the tag. A stolen base, and now Seattle with a go-ahead run in scoring position and nobody out.
Well, proven fruitful to stay in the game. See, yeah, he easily beats that, gets that left hand in there before the tag is applied to the hip. Great job by Julio.
And Raleigh, as Henry challenged him high and tight. 2-1 now on Cal Raleigh. Throw back behind the second, and Rodriguez in easily.
Cal up there wanting to drive him in, no doubt. I mean, he is the guy, but at the very least, got to get Julio over to third.
The 2-1 Raleigh, a rope down the right field line, but foul. Rodriguez at second, nobody out. 2-2 ball game in the 8th. And a 2-2 pitch to Cal Raleigh. Ball 3 is high. Three balls, 2 strikes. Go ahead run at second. Nobody out in the 8th. Still 3-2.
Good pitch by Henry there. He went high and tight on the 2-0 pitch. Got it by Cal and gets in there again, just trying to prevent him not only from driving the ball, but also pulling it.
Another 3-2 pitch. High, ball 4. A hit batsman and a walk, 2 on, and nobody out in the 8th. Play Ball is baseball's global youth initiative to highlight the fun and accessible ways to play our great game. To learn more, including how to find a league near you, go to playball.org and follow @playball on X, Facebook, and Instagram. Here's a Rosarena.
Well, he'd like to do something on his bobblehead night. He's had a couple of strikeouts. None more important than the last one with the bases loaded. Gore blew 3 fastballs by him.
This fastball is popped up on the infield. Tena makes the catch. And an unproductive out off the bat of a Rosarena for out number 1 in the 8th.
Yeah, tough one right there. That's an infield fly rule. And just the way that his night's been going, just hasn't been able to get anything going offensively.
Dave Martinez coming out. Jose Ferrer coming in. So with Mastroboni coming to the plate in a key moment in this game, Ferrer will try to put out the fire.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin night and day. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. But now I have Rinvoq. Rinvoq is a once daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some taking Rinvoq felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days, and some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. Many saw clear or almost clear skin.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions. GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events. Infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your dermatologist about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
If your grandpa wears one of these, if your husband wears these on the weekend, if your mom wore this, or if your wife wears this, you can count on USAA. Membership for the spouses, kids, and then grandkids of those who served. Count on us. Count on USAA. See if you can join USAA today.
When I started Walton Goggins Goggle Glasses, I didn't know how to turn all this fancy prettiness into a classy-looking logo. But GoDaddy Aero does, with its magical AI powers. It not only creates it, it slaps that sweet thing everywhere.
What's up, Auntie? Did you get the basketball shoes I need for tryouts this weekend?
Oh, dude, I'm not going to be able to make it to Dick's this week.
You can just click on Dix.com.
Dix.com.
Oh, welcome to Dix.com. Let me guess, you need to get the gear to save the day.
Wow, they're beautiful.
Jose Ferrer, 28th appearance of the year, an earned run average near 6, but he's just got to get out of the inning against Mastrobuoni and Tellez. Two lefties facing Ferrer, and the first pitch in for a strike to Miles Mastrobuoni.
Ferrer throwing that sinker about 97, 98 miles an hour, likes his changeup and slider, but primarily going to come at you with the hard stuff.
Runners moving, and Mastrobuoni puts it on the ground to the right side. That'll advance the runners, but now 2 gone. And Rosarena, who could not advance the runners in his at-bat. Now they move to second and third, but there's 2 gone, and Rowdy Tellez, the last hope in the 8th for Seattle. Ferrer much better of late, a 1.08 earned run average his last 8 games. One strike and nothing on Rowdy Tellez, who struck out in a pinch hitting opportunity in the 7th. A base hit here would give Seattle the lead. A wild pitch would give them the lead. Tellez now down 2 strikes. For the Nationals in the 9th, Bell, Hassel, and Tana. 6, 7, and 8 in the lineup. No balls, 2 strikes.
It's an awfully good 0-2 pitch for a hitter right there. Got a big part of the plate right there. Ferrer's got to be a little more careful than that.
The 0-2. Ball, 2 strikes to Rowdy Tellez. Tellez, inside out swing, bounces it to the left side. Long throw across by Tana in time, and the side is retired. First 2 reach, but the Mariners don't score in the 8th.
We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Let's just get one of everything.
Fire everything! Yes, chef! 3% cash back on chicken! Yes, chef! 3% cash back on desserts. Sorry, chef. What's in your line?
New McCrispy strips are made for dipping.
Sorry.
Which means more double dipping apologists.
So sorry. Do you want it?
Now at McDonald's.
Sorry.
Bourbon this balanced doesn't just happen. With subtle notes of bright cherry and warm vanilla, there's a method to our smoothness. Maker's Mark, perfectly unreasonable.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
Power to get the job done. Technology to make it easier. Tried and tested quality to keep you moving forward. The only thing left to add is you. Then you'll understand how life is better on a Honda.
For Honda ATVs, Hawkeye Motorworks in Davenport. HawkeyeMotorworks.com.
What'd you do?
Bruh, you need Feldco.
He's right, you know. Our high-quality American-made products and decades of experience are best for your home. Right now, get 50% off Feldco windows, plus no interest for 1 year. Trust the experts. Trust Feldco. 50% off windows and Saturday. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Andres Munoz on for his 24th appearance of the year. He's thrown 22 2/3 innings and has not allowed an earned run. That's the most innings pitched without allowing an earned run this year in Major League Baseball. He'll face Bell, Hassel, and Tena in the 9th in a 2-2 ball game.
Four-seamer and sinker are both coming at you at about 99 miles an hour. A changeup at 91. That's really all you need to say. Little slider just for fun.
He has not worked much, only thrown 27 pitches, now 29 in the last 12 days. And Bell into center field. Long run out there as Rodriguez catches up and makes the catch for the first out of the 9th inning. Good to see Rodriguez still out there after getting hit in the hand.
Yeah, this ball is scorched 109 miles an hour off the bat, but no problem for Julio. He gets a real good jump and then leaves his feet a little bit. Corrals that ball. Stayed in the game and doing it with his feet, stealing a bag and running down a ball in center field.
And now one down for Robert Hassel III. On the ground to the right side, easy play for Mastroboni. 2 up, 2 down. In the Nationals 9th for the Mariners, it's 7, 8, 9 in the lineup, and normally you'd think that doesn't bode well, but 8 and 9 in the Mariners lineup tonight is 5 for 6 with 2 runs driven in. So Jose Tena, the last hope for the Nationals here in the top half of the 9th inning, and he's down a strike. 7-game hitting streak on the line for Tena, reached on a fielder's choice in the 7th, walked and scored in the 6th. No balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 ball game, top of the 9th.
But you just kind of feel that if Munoz can get out of this here, that the Mariners are going to score. That last 2 innings they've either scored or been threatening. Ever since Gore left, the bullpen has been live for Seattle. I mean for Washington.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out in the 9th. And now 3 and 2. If Tena can reach, Lyle would be next. And then the top of the order, Abrams. Long way to get to Abrams, though. The 3-2 pitch coming to Jose Tena. Still 3 and 2. Swing and a miss. He got him with a slider. 1, 2, 3. The Nats go quietly in the 9th. Polanco, Taveras, Williamson trying to win it in the bottom half of the 9th.
This is Alex Pillow, a conquistador of concrete from the start.
Alex is so fast he does his taxes January 1st. He speed reads 2 novels before noon. He's Spanish, but he'll French kiss on the first date. Alex has traveled the world. Here are his favorite places: Portland, Detroit, Monterey, Portland again, and rent-free in 32 drivers' heads. This is the front of his car, but if you race him, you'll just see the back. This is 3-time IndyCar champ Alex Palou. Welcome to the fastest racing on Earth.
When the cat's away, the mice will play.
Fox Wednesday.
It's like a crime scene.
Gordon goes full detective.
Chicken and stinking blood.
With surprise inspections no one saw coming.
That's Ramsey. Oh, that's a boss man.
The restaurant is closed.
Say what?
And there's a spy dishing up all the dirt.
Who's the insider?
The insider is in this room.
Oh my gosh.
Gordon Ramsay's Secret Service is all new Wednesday on Fox.
Every stride writes a story, and history unfolds at the Belmont Stakes. Now, 2 thoroughbreds have dominated the headlines, but only one will get the last word.
Turning it on late. Head in head with a furlong left to go.
The Belmont Stakes, June 7th, only on Fox.
Saturday is Baseball Night in America on Fox, and it doesn't get bigger than this. 2 of the best teams in the league, 2 reigning MVPs, 1 heavyweight World Series rematch.
Here we go, buckle up.
Aaron Judge leads the Yankees
Judge again. Wow.
against Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers.
Ohtani obliterated.
It's Baseball Night in America. Coverage begins Saturday at 6 Eastern on Fox.
Nationals with 2 in the top of the 6th. The Mariners with 2 in the bottom of the 7th. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Seattle and Washington in the 3rd final and rubber game of the series, tied at 2. Jose Ferrer stays on the hill through 7 pitches to get out of the 8th inning, and the first pitch to Jorge Polanco, a strike to start the bottom of the 9th. 0 for 3 tonight is Polanco. And a bunt. Scooped up nicely by Ruiz, and there's 1 away.
I think Polanco is hoping that this thing somehow was foul. He double hit it. Stays fair. Well, this
out.
Yeah, dangerous part of the lineup right here, huh, Kev?
Yeah, exactly. Leody Taveras 3 for 3 tonight. Looks at a first pitch strike. Singled in the 3rd, singled in the 6th, drove in a run with a single in the 7th. And the 8-9 hitters, 5 for 6 with 2 runs driven in. Good swing by Taveras, but he fouls it back, and it's 0-2.
Well, you mentioned that the hits and then obviously the stolen base. I mean, just been a real cog at this bottom part of the lineup. Don't forget, had a nice defensive play as well.
1 ball, 2 strikes. I gunned down Nathaniel Lowe in the 8th inning, chugging for the plate. One ball, 2 strikes. And Taveras pops it up. First time tonight that he's been retired, and there's 2 away. Well, the difference in this game right now, though, is Leody Taveras in the 8th inning in the field.
Yeah, Cal Raleigh, that ball is smoked out there, and Cal Raleigh does a nice job here of picking it and putting a nice tag. Taveras with the throw, and as you mentioned, Lowe chugging around from second base. Unable to sneak in there.
So it's up to Ben Williamson of the Mariners as he looks at ball 1 inside. 2 for 3 with a stolen base tonight for Williamson. And now 2-0. Top of the order next, it's Leo Rivas, who replaced J.P. Crawford, who was ejected after arguing a called third strike in the 6th. On the ground to short. Abrams there, and we've got extra innings in Seattle. 1, 2, 3. The Mariners are down in the 9th to the 10th, tied at 2.
Bryson, Kepka, Rob, Phil, and DJ. The biggest names in the game are playing at Live Virginia.
Money right there.
With $25 million on the line, it's more than a purse. It's a statement.
Sensational.
Opening round Friday, June 6th on Fox. And final round Sunday, June 8th on FS1. Live Golf on Fox and FS1.
I don't think I'm going to have any issue portraying anybody in this game.
I'm going to do my best to act with integrity.
You're as cold as ice.
Each week, you will compete to become the Snake, the most powerful position in the game.
I will pick you over anyone else.
I trust you, I trust Jack.
Sometimes you throw the grenade and walk away.
You guys are gonna need me. Who's gonna need you?
You're as cold as ice.
God's watching you right now and praying that you burn.
The Snake series premiere Tuesday, June 10th on Fox.
One of the biggest moguls in music history. A jury will decide if he committed crimes that could land him in prison for decades. Each week, exclusive insights.
Optics matter, Harvey.
You won't get anywhere else.
The road to 2026 starts now with the Gold Cup.
What a goal!
The U.S. takes on North America's best on Fox and FS1.
Fox UFL Friday lights up prime time. And two of the league's best go head-to-head in the regular season finale. Let's go! As it was Battlehawks.
Touchdown!
Take on Jordan Ta'amu and the DC Defenders.
My goodness!
Fox UFL Friday kicks off at 8 Eastern.
After his Indy 500 win, Alex Palou looks to continue his historic season.
Incredible!
As he sets his sights on the Detroit Grand Prix, Sunday at 12:30 Eastern on Fox. Welcome to the fastest racing on Earth.
2-2, top of the 10th. Alongside Eric Karros with our entire Fox crew, I'm Kevin Kugler. Good to have you with us as we move into extra innings. Colin Snyder out of the Mariners' pen for the 22nd time this year. 1-0 record with a 3.52 earned run average. Jose Tena, the runner at second base as we start this 10th inning. It'll be 9-1-2 in the Nationals lineup. As Dalen Lyle comes up looking for his first big league RBI. And the first pitch from Snyder, and first he'll look back to second.
Snyder really a three-pitch guy, four-seamer, sweeper, and cutter. Has the occasional slurve and sinker, but really the four-seam sweeper cutter guy.
Oh, that one goes all the way back to the screen, and easily into third is Tena on the wild pitch. That is really wild.
Just pulls this thing, yanks it. Four-seamer to the backstop. Forces the Mariners to play the infield in right now.
And the 1-0 to Lyle. And in the air to right, really well hit. Taveras going back at the track. He'll make the catch. Tagging and scoring easily is Tena. And the Nationals have a 3-2 lead in the first big league RBI for Dalen Lyle on the sacrifice fly.
Wild pitch looming large right there. This ball just a slurve lower part of the zone. Taveras does a nice job of staying with it, catching it right before he runs into the wall. Again, Snyder's own worst enemy with that wild pitch.
Wind blowing in tonight. Seen a couple of balls affected by that as Abrams hits this one in the air to right. That one well hit, jumping up and missing that one in right field. Abrams will jog into second. He's got himself a one-out double.
I'll have to see that again if Abrams was running hard out of the box. I kind of feel like as far away as that ball got, I mean, he's not really. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd like to see a little more hustle on that. You see, Tavares just kind of wings it right there. But the difference between being on second base and third base with one out is huge.
James Wood draws the intentional pass. And now Nathaniel Lowe with 2 on, 1 in and 1 out in the 10th. Lowe single in the 8th. We showed you earlier, thrown out trying to score. 1 ball, no strikes on Nathaniel Lowe. Nats looking for some insurance with this 3-2 lead in the 10th. 2 balls, no strikes.
I mean, with as erratic as Snyder has been, or he's all over the plate. If I'm out on the bases right there, I might think about trying to grab a bag here.
2-0, and that's lined into left field for a base hit. Abrams around third. They're going to wave him home. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and the Nationals have a 4-2 lead on the RBI single for Nathaniel Lowe.
Lowe doing a nice job in an RBI situation. Snyder, this ball just kind of running away. Lowe's just serving it out to left field. Again, Rosarena gets to the ball before Abrams is at third base, but arm strength just isn't there.
Two runs in the 10th, 2 on for Keibert Ruiz, and time called.
Certainly didn't see this one coming when it came down to battle of the bullpens, right? Kind of felt like that Seattle would be the one that could close things out, but right now not looking great for them.
Chopper on the infield, Snyder up with it, throws wide of the bag at second, and everybody is safe. Oh my. That looked like a tailor-made 2.
Yeah, Snyder comes in and grabs it. He just shuffles, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he picked up Mastroboni or didn't see Rivas. That thing wasn't even close. Used to always kind of go to the mound when I was playing first base just to hear what would be said, because I think what's being said and what's going through the pitching coach's head are 2 different things. What you're saying is trying to calm everybody down, and here's a way to get out of it. This is all we got to do. We're 1 pitch away. But while he's walking out there, that little guy in his head's probably saying, what the is going on out here? But he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning.
Against a tough hitter tonight, Luis Garcia Jr., 3 for 4. And the first pitch wide of the zone. Eric, Nationals had 3 base runners in the first 5 innings. They've had 14 in these last 5 innings.
Wow.
And they're loaded for Garcia with 1 out, and Garcia twists that one foul, 1-1. Seattle will have the top of the order coming up in the bottom of the 10th, and there's Kyle Finnegan, who's been warming up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He has not pitched in a week. Had arm fatigue. They did some imaging. It was clean. So he's good to go, and looks like he's coming in for the bottom of the 10th inning. What kind of a lead will he work with? Ball 2 strikes to Garcia. And it's 2-2.
You mentioned it, Garcia with 3 hits tonight. Had that big hit. Looked like they were going to score a run in the 8th. Taveras made that play at the plate. Uh-oh.
Garcia smokes this one to right. Going back is Taveras at the track, leaping up, and it's off the top of the wall. 2 runs are going to score. They'll hold up the runner Ruiz at third. It's a 2-run double for Garcia, and the Nats have broken it open in the 10th. Now a 6-2 lead.
I think Garcia thought he got it, right? The way he's standing at the plate. And as you mentioned, the ball just not carrying it all this evening. Taveras not really a great route there. I mean, he's jumping, and the ball's about 4 or 5 feet to his left. To his left when he's facing the wall. But yeah, ball not flying. We could have had a couple more home runs tonight.
There's Josh Bell. Attacks that first offering and fouls it away. 4 runs in the 10th for Washington. Trying to win this series, get their 8th win in their last 11 games. One ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2 now on Bell. You see the offense game 1 run on 4 hits. Last 2 games, 15 runs, 23 hits. And the 1-2. 2-2 now on Bell.
And this is in a ballpark that is not conducive to offense. A Seattle staff that has been pretty darn good.
Two fouled away.
Nats will be taking their travels to Arizona. It's a real offensive ballpark. They haven't been pitching all that well.
Another 2-2 to Bell. And Bell scorches this one. Deep to right field. No doubt that one will carry a 3-run home run for Josh Bell, his 8th of the year, and Washington with a 7 spot on the board in the 10th. They lead it 9-2.
This ball just a slurve, kind of just hangs up there. Bell shoots it out there at 109 miles an hour.
And Colin Snyder comes in the 10th, gives up 7 runs in 1/3 of an inning, and the Mariners make a change.
This is Alex Pillow, a conquistador of concrete from the start. Alex is so fast he does his taxes January 1st. He speed reads 2 novels before noon. He's Spanish, but'll French kiss on the first date. Alex has traveled the world. Here are his favorite places: Portland, Detroit, Monterey, Portland again, and rent-free in 32 drivers' heads. This is the front of his car, but if you race him, you'll just see the back. This is 3-time IndyCar champ Alex Pillow. Welcome to the fastest racing on earth.
This is a new beginning.
Where common sense
is our common ground.
We're telling your story.
is the most important story.
And we're not afraid to tell it.
Where American values unite us
And don't divide us.
This is a time to come together.
For you.
For me.
For all.
For all.
For all.
For all.
For all.
For all America.
For all America.
Oh my God. Look at those balls. They look like they're on one of those Fox game shows.
shows came in now. When the balls roll down on the itty-bitty track and that round thing hits your back, you get smashed.
Which of these held the title world's tallest structure?
The Leaning Tower of Pisa. Was it leaning the whole time?
The balls are back.
Quiz with Balls returns. New season premieres Monday on Fox.
Saturday is Baseball Night in America on Fox, and it doesn't get bigger than this. Two of the best teams in the league, two reigning MVPs, one heavyweight World Series rematch.
Here we go, buckle up.
Aaron Judge leads the Yankees
Judge again. Wow.
against Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers.
Ohtani obliterated.
It's Baseball Night in America. Coverage begins Saturday at 6 Eastern on Fox.
Ninth man to bat in this 10th inning, and it's Robert Hassel III in the first pitch swinging. Edward Bizardo, the new pitcher, and fouled away by Hassel. Josh Bell, a 3-run homer, 7 runs scored in the inning. 0-2 on the young center fielder. Off the end of the bat, slow roller to short, charging Rivas the throw across, and there's 2 gone.
This game blown wide open, 9-2. And, Seattle's going to look at this thing and kind of kick themselves. In the 8th inning, they had the first 2 runners on, with 4, 5, and 6 coming to the plate, and they were unable to do anything. They had a real chance to take the lead there, bring in Munoz for that 9th inning and shut the door, and they weren't able to do so, allowed Washington to stick around, and they had just absolutely exploded here in this 10th.
Here's Tena, who started the inning at second base. Went to third on a wild pitch, and then the floodgates open. No balls, 2 strikes. And Tena to left. Arozarena there to make the catch. And the inning is over, but oh, is the damage done. 7-run score in the 10th for the Nats.
Bryson, Kepka, Rob, Phil, and DJ. The biggest names in the game are playing at Live Virginia.
Money right there.
With $25 million on the line, it's more than a purse. It's a statement.
Sensational.
Opening round Friday, June 6th on Fox. And final round Sunday, June 8th on FS1. Live Golf on Fox and FS1.
No one asks someone out in real life unless they live halfway around the world.
It's actually more than halfway around the world.
People say they like beginnings.
It's really happening.
What's wrong with you again? Riley, you are not dating this boy.
What if that space between beginnings and endings? What if it's actually the best part?
I need real, honest life. Isn't that what we're all waiting for?
I'm gonna do my best to act with integrity.
You're as cold as ice.
I don't think I'm going to have any issue betraying anybody in this game.
Someday you'll pay the price.
God's praying that you burn.
The Snake series premiere Tuesday, June 10th on Fox.
Fox UFL Friday lights up prime time, and 2 of the league's best go head-to-head in a playoff preview as the St. Louis Battlehawks take on the DC Defenders.
My goodness.
Fox UFL Friday kicks off at 8 Eastern.
Every stride writes a story, and history unfolds at the Belmont Stakes. Now, 2 thoroughbreds have dominated the headlines, but only one will get the last word.
And they're into the stretch. Turning it on late. Head and head with a furlong left to go.
The Belmont Stakes, June 7th, only on Fox.
Josh Bell's now homered in back-to-back games. His 3-run bomb capping a 7-run 10th inning, the most in any inning the Nationals have scored this season. Washington now with a 9-2 lead as we move to the bottom of the 10th in Seattle, and Kyle Finnegan hasn't pitched in a week. Comes out with a 7-run cushion, needing 3 outs to get Washington a road series win in Seattle.
I mean, if you're going to reintroduce him to baseball, this is as good a time as any after being out this long as far as not pitching.
There's Leo Rivas with Ben Williamson out at second base to start the 10th inning. Mariners continue to struggle with runners in scoring position. 6 for their last 43 with runners in scoring position. And that's strike 2 from Finnegan.
You know, Finnegan not messing around, just rearing back and throwing the fastball. Really a fastball split, 4-seam split guy.
Two strikes and nothing. Rivas looks at ball 1, 1-2 the count. Rivas struck out swinging to end the 7th inning. He entered the game after J.P. Crawford was called out on strikes in the 6th. Argued a pitch that was well inside and called a strike, and Andy Fletcher, a home plate umpire, ejected him. The 1-2. 2-2 now on Rivas.
With Houston getting beat tonight by Tampa Bay 13-3, even if Seattle ends up on the short end here, they will still stay atop the American League West.
By 1/2 game as this is bounced into right field for a base hit. Williamson around third, and he will score. So Williamson scores here in the 10th inning, and Rivas aboard with an RBI single to start off the 10th, but still a steep hill to climb for Seattle.
Good to see this man coming to the plate, though, huh?
Rodriguez hit on the hand in the 8th inning. Not only did he stay in the game, he stole a base, made a nice catch in the outfield then the next half inning. Back at the plate, really good to see. Ground ball to second for 1. Rodriguez hits into the double play, and there's 2 gone in the 10th. So a run in with 2 out, bottom of the 10th inning, and Cal Raleigh with the Mariners down 9-3 will come up. One ball, no strikes. Finnegan getting back to work for the Nationals after a week off. Arm fatigue was the reason. Has looked crisp here with good velocity. 2 balls, no strikes. And 3-0 the count on Raleigh. And a 4-pitch walk to Raleigh. So the ball game stays alive with that walk, and Arozarena to the plate, trying to keep this game going for Seattle. Raleigh's reached 4 times tonight. One hit batsman, and 2 walks. And that's out of the zone. 5 straight out of the zone for Finnegan.
All fastballs too. Just kind of need to step off and take a few breaths and just let him put it in play.
One and one now. Paints the outside corner, and now Seattle down to its final strike. That's 7-run inning for Washington, the most runs in an extra inning in franchise history. One strike away from closing it out, and it's 2-2.
Randy gets an off-speed pitch there. He was the recipient of 3 straight fastballs in the 6th inning with the bases loaded. Mackenzie Gore put him away. Pivotal point in the game.
The 2-2. Nationals, as you mentioned, head on to Arizona from here. Mariners continue the 9-game homestand. They've got the Twins and the Orioles still to come. The 2-2. Ball 3 outside, and the count's full with Raleigh at first. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off his instep.
Oh, that got all shin bone.
Another 3-2 to Arozarena. And he stays alive and keeps the game alive. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. And fouled off again. Did that get another piece of Andy Fletcher behind the plate?
I mean, have an evening, right?
Bottom of the 10th inning and a 9-3 lead. 10th pitch of the at-bat. And a called 3rd strike, and the ball game is over. Arozarena out looking, and that'll end it. And Washington, with a 7-run 10th inning, wins the series with a 9-3 victory to close out this 3-game set.
Yeah, that 7 runs is what we're going to remember, but really the key for me tonight was Mackenzie Gore. Absolutely electric. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 8 strikeouts. Just really dominated this Mariner ball club.
9-3 win for the Nationals. They take the series 2-1. That'll do it from Seattle. For Eric Karros and our entire Fox crew, this is Kevin Kugler saying so long and thanks for watching MLB on FS1.